Hello, everyone, and welcome to Frosty Faustings 13. We are here for Battle for the Grid, a Major League stop. I am Arneezy here and joined by the one and only Psycho Blue. How are you doing today?
What is up, everybody? It's me, Psycho Blue, come to the High Train, Mr. High Gems, hashtag Crosswires, hashtag Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. It is good to have you with me, Arneezy. Let us get this party started.
And we're going to have some great Power Rangers action. Of course, this is a Major League stop. The last Major League stop, Cole won the Power Coin. Can he do it again for Frosty Faustings, or will someone else take the helm? I'm thinking Fear Chimera is the favorite for this one. He's known as Mr. First Place, and Mr. First Place for a reason. That man has won way too many tournaments, and I've actually lost count of how many times he has won these tournaments. It's crazy.
Chimera has won, I think, every single Shattered Skirmish that he has entered. Shattered Skirmish is my own personal tournament series for Battle for the Grid. You can find on NYC Furby. But for now, we are here at Low Kick eSports for Frosty Fausting. Who is going to win that Frosty Power Coin? I'm excited to see, but as you said, Arneezy, I do have the smart money on Chimera. He has been on a tear, and so far he has looked close to unstoppable. They're having some close calls, but this is where it all comes to play. And you know what they say about regular season teams? Can they show up in the playoffs? And right now, this has got a big finals feel, week before Super Bowl.
But the thing is, though, there's a lot of strong players on the bracket. Omega Black, Jackal, I Press the Buttons, Mega Isaac. There's so many to list that I can't even just keep up with all of them. So this bracket, this whole tournament, all the way until the end, it's going to be nothing but crazy action. We might see some surprising upsets today.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. All the build up, it's lit up to this, guys, and we're going to see who can finish the job and who just has a strong start.
Yes, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm sure everyone watching is looking forward to it. I'm sure the player is going to be definitely studying these matches just in case they have to face each other later on, and they're going to take notes.
It's definitely going to be a trip, my friend. And I was wondering, I'm trying to think. So you said that Omega Black's in it. You said that Cole's in it, Chimera's in it. How about Technique?
Technique, very strong player for Chicago, definitely in the top 8 leaderboards of the Battle for the Grid League. Definitely a strong contender. I think, you know what, I know he's going to be top 8 today.
It's a bold claim, and for those of you just tuning in, we're right now getting that first match underway. This is going to be a pretty wild tournament. It's not just a tournament full of killers and contenders. It's a tournament with a lot of quantity as well. I do believe when I last checked, it's 120 people. So, yeah.
I believe this is the biggest league bracket, if I remember correctly. So it's going to be, we're going to be here quite a bit, Psycho Blue.
I'm looking forward to it. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing all the people at home and looking at their comments on Twitter as they watch the action and get those nice little Twitch clips of the hype that is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I have talked to the development team on and off across the different Discords, and this is not just a game. I mean, some franchises just kind of try to catch it on a fad. I mean, us 90s kids know all about that, but this is not one of those games, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game made with love, not just for the franchise, but for the sport itself, for the esport that is fighting games.
And that's what's really drawn me to Battle for the Grid, just the amount of labor of love that it's been put in, things like that. Oh no! So we should get started here pretty soon. I believe the first match is Horsey Chabunsa and Superior Tech. Horsey Chabunsa, of course, ran Chabunsa Breaker last night, if I remember correctly. I unfortunately was not able to catch all that. So let's hope that I'll be able to catch that VOD. So I think we're going to get started pretty soon.
So I don't think Chobansu has entered any of my tournaments but I don't think I've seen superior tech. Do you have any other tags he goes by, perchance?
I believe this is the only one that he has they have used, if I remember correctly. I've not seen superior tech play.
So that's another intriguing thing about the size of this bracket. There might be people who might sneak up on you who've been hiding their power level, so to speak, waiting for this big moment.
Of course. We're all here. Everyone, all the players are here. They're not going. This is not going to be an easy road, though. And the reason for that is because how strong these players are. If this was not easy, we would not have some crazy action. But everyone wants the challenge. Everyone wants to know how they stack up against these players.
So that is, again, why we're here. It's not just about the prestige. It's not just about that lovely growing Maturino pot down there. It is about testing your skills and seeing just how far you have come as a player. Testing yourself, as a matter of fact, by putting yourself against the measuring stick that is a lot of these established players like Chimera and Cole.
Oh yeah, and the thing is that with all these players, you know, we've seen a lot of these players. We've seen Chimera, we've seen Cole, we've seen Jackal, we've seen gimmicks. But I've looked at this. I've looked at this bracket. I've seen a lot of players I have not seen before, or I've not had a chance to see. So we may get some crazy results.
That is absolutely right. Something I learned when I was competing on my own end is you can't sleep on anybody in these things. You never know. Something I told someone years ago is anytime you enter a tournament of this magnitude, you have to expect the worst and motivate yourself for like each step you take. Even just one victory in something like this can be considered a pat on the back.
Of course, definitely, of course. All right, I do want to apologize, everyone. It's we should get started here pretty soon. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Horsey Chabunsa can do, and you know, just a lot of. Actually, I'm looking forward to every stream match that we're gonna call, because I know that it's not gonna disappoint.
So you have seen Chabunsu play. Who does he usually play, and what's his typical strategy?
I have not really seen Chabunsa play, to be honest with you, but I believe that he's gonna have like a really crazy team, probably someone we not expected, and you know, he's been running. I believe that Chabunsa, if I remember correctly, because you know, sometimes I'm trying to remember everything. Chabunsa been running a Sentry and Cat, and he's been flipping between Eric and Draken lately. Eric, of course, a very strong character with a lot of his formations, his formation Airblade, his range with his super. It's kind of nuts. You know, Draken, of course, has a very interesting move set. You know, ground pounds, the crescent kick that he does, very good anti-air options. You know, things like that. Cat being a very fast character, and you know, Sentry with his zoning tools. You know, very solid team that he's running.
So, from what I remember of Drakon, he had a bit of a struggle in the early parts of Battle for the Grid, but over the course of the last few months in particular, it seems like his potential is finally being realized, which is good. A game like this, having this kind of balance, is very impressive.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, every character is viable in this game. Every character is viable, and that's how amazing this game is, because even a team that you don't expect, like, might not have that right synergy, it's very, you could possibly see unexpected results.
And it looks like we might have the first result very soon. Looks like the overlay is up, which we're about to get started and jump right on in.
Awesome. Here we go. First match of the Battle for the Grid League major stop here at Frosty Faustings. I'm excited. I hope everybody watching is excited.
I'm buzzing, man. I'm looking like David Dryden out here, about to get started his big concerts. Just that big surge of energy, 10,000 fists in the air, and hey, maybe some even more. Let's have all kinds of people. Everybody, if you are watching this, share with your friends if they aren't watching. Let's get a whole bunch of people watching this thing. 10,000 fists, how about it 10 times more? 100,000 people.
Let's get it.
Looks like everybody's joining in. Look at this. It's starting to get crowded in there.
Just a little bit crowded into the lobby here, but you know, it's the more the merrier, I guess.
Something else that... All right, here we go. We'll talk about it afterwards. For now, let's get started. We got a Sentry mirror? Okay.
All right. Oh, this go. Oh, and Superior Tech running into Sensonic Blue. Let's go, everybody.
All right. So right now, Superior Tech draws first blood. This is the opening exchange typically where they feel each other out, and here come the combos. Oh, nice! Blew up the anti-air. Here we go, but you missed the juggle, and now comes the pain.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, right? This is not gonna go well here if this happens. If this keeps up.
Something else I find fascinating about this game, we see a lot of drops, but keep in mind, not all of them are on accident, ladies and gentlemen. Due to the way the juggle counter works, how meter works, a lot of times you're going to put your opponent in hard to block or even unblockable situations to not only save the meter, but even build more damage that you would have done even if you spent the meter for touch of death stuff. And
good punish by Chabunso here. Of course, yeah, we don't drop combos, we just have happy little resets.
That's right, Eltarian resets. And right now it seems like Cat is trying to put an end to Xeno Blue. Need more quantum power, and here we go.
And Eric is motivated. Here we go, and that's going to do it for Seno here. Down to the last character, but Tommy is just not going to have a good day right now.
Oh, this is going to be rough. And the thing is, Shobansu already has 2.5 bars. I don't know how much touch of death stuff Cat has on her own, but there are 2 assists, though this could be the end of Mr. Oliver, at least for now.
Oh. And goes in with the throw and extends it. Here we go. This could do it for Mr. Oliver.
This is gonna... Yep, that's the end.
All right.
Convincing first game from Horsey Chobonso.
And Chobonso just having a commanding start here in Battle for the Grid here, Frosty Faustings. So it is first to 3, everybody. So Superior Tech does have a bit of a chance here to come back and just analyze what he could be doing next.
So we mentioned earlier the opening exchanges. Since both these, this is a mirror match, so a lot of it's just going to be find the opening, not just for solo combos, but mostly for the assist to tag in. Assist this game work kind of like Blaze Blue Frost tag battle, where you can actively tag your character in during an assist. In fact, the same assist they're doing. So a lot of times, zoners like Sentry are going to be... Oh no, what a whiff! Zoners like Sentry are going to be using those projectiles and sub an assist to close the gap, and then they confirm the assist tag's improper and start the combo on that end.
And just like game number 1, Chabunsa starting out really strong.
Alright, so if this is the end of the Dark Sentry, it's going to be a matter of block. Good block from Spirit Tech, but doesn't convert though.
Oh no punish here.
Oh, look at this scramble. Someone's trying to get something started. Oh, there's the throw, but it's the back throw, so it's going to be hard to convert off that the front throw.
Superior Tech, trying to get these pokes in, trying to find an opportunity. Oh, but the overhead, though, fortunately did not block that.
The shooting gallery is open, my friend. It seems like Xeno Blue stayed past curfew, and here comes Eric to make his money. He, after all, a soldier of fortune.
And Spirit Tech tried to EX for the punish, but fortunately was not successful in that. And Chabunsa is going to try and take advantage of that.
So I don't know if it's nerves or inexperience, but right now it seems like Superior Tech is desperately trying to start something. This might... Oh, no!
Oh, no! Did not get the juggle. And
that
here
was
comes
it.
Chabunsa. Oh, no! What is going on here? Oh, dive kick?
Chabunsa is giving Superior Tech a lot of chances right now. So it might be wise for Chabunsa to kind of keep things simple. Even we were talking earlier about the Eltarian resets. Keeping it simple like that might be the way to go. And just as Superior Tech swing for the fences and unfortunately put himself in a bad situation, go from bad to worse. And this seems to be the end of Mr. Oliver once again. All right, Chobunso is up 2-0. So what we saw there was just a mad scramble. I don't know if it was connection or just tournament nerves, but a lot of times I felt both of them could have got something started because Tommy in particular has a lot of really nasty solo combos. But ultimately, Chobunso tried to turn the pace, kind of slow it down, seeing what was going on, and it worked out in the long run. Let's see if Chobunso can finish the job. He just needs one more game to move forward.
And Chobunso here just been showing, a lot of strong play, not really backing down, and just doing what he can. And here we have, Cat in the corner. Cat corner combos are very dangerous. Gets the reset.
So for those who have not seen this game before, when a character flashes orange light, that means juggle points have run out. This game, when you go into training mode, you can look at the juggle points and see how long your combo can actually last. And that's how a lot of these characters, a lot of these players judge when it's time to reset and when it's time to continue combos for a touch of death, if they have it. All right, looks like Cat cartwheeled her way in. I am the law, says Cat.
All right, forward throw and goes in with the combo here. Dive kick for the OTG. And we're just gonna go coast to coast, Chobunso did not like that side, so just gonna go to the other side.
Cat is escorting her quarry to his corner of the room, so he can sit there and think about what he's done wrong. In the meantime, it's time for some more quantum power. All right, Eric, make that money. Make that money, come on. Look at this. He's looking to get his New Year's bonus with Silver Guardians with those kind of plays. Good stuff.
Right, good corner stuff here from Chobunso here. Sentry, very strong character indeed. Just gonna hang back a little bit and just upset the EX. Wake up, okay. Oh, does not convert off of that to EX, and that's gonna do it for Superior Tech. And Chobunso advances here at the first game. Here, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid League here. Frosty Faustings, good stuff. 3-0. Superior Tech still has a chance though, so it's not over for them yet.
You just gotta wipe your chin and get back up, and make sure that in loser bracket you make that big run. All it starts with one. Get one win, and the bad vibes are over, and you can just keep building that streak and build up your confidence. So it's come time to face Chobunso again. If he does make his run to again in bracket, it's a different story.
Yeah.
I do like that team though. It was Cat Ranger, Sentry, and Quantum Ranger. I'll call it the Authority. There we go.
The Authority.
The Authority.
That's a nice name, I believe. You got Cat, being an SPD. Oh wow, we're going right into the next. Looks like this is going to be Joey D and let's see, Captain Games. Let's see. Let me double check here.
Games T. Kirk. What a name.
Oh yeah. All right, so Captain Games, Joey D. Joey D, of course, for those who don't know, also a Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 player, very successful player at that. He's been playing a lot more lately, so very super strong player, of course. There are a lot of fans of Joey D out there in the world.
I have met Joey D a few times doing my Marvel Infinite stuff. It's good to see him here, and I do love seeing this. RJ, martial arts classes in session, my friends. Meantime, we have our Two Shoes original counterpart. Meanwhile, Dark RJ dashing in. Whoa, what a conversion all the way from half court. And here we go. It is time to raise the roof with those rising knees. Look at this, the 8 limbs of pain. And it is fitting that this is, this is going to hurt. Lunar Cyclone, and that is dead. How is the House of Shiba going to overcome this?
Well, Lauren, very, recently dropped not that long ago, has proven that very strong character, has a lot of tools at her disposal. Her super does so much damage. So having Lauren on a team could possibly, I'm not saying it's a full guarantee, but could possibly grant you any kind of victory.
It seems like that Victor's going to have to wait a bit. Whenever RJ has someone to core like this, unless they drop, it's usually a trip to the Akoma ward, unfortunately. It seems that Lauren Shiba is going to have to go back and lick her wounds for a bit, since Joey D draws that first game with almost flawless play. What I really liked about Joey D's play is that he uses the assist to kind of sandwich the opponent in a front-back mix. And by doing so, he can confirm easily Can I tag in the assist that was used to continue the combo, or should I just hold pat and make the opponent guess who's going to be sticking in, who's going to be tagging out?
Oh, yeah, of course, most definitely. All right, so here we go. Game number 2.
Nice, good shoulder tap from Goldar. For those who don't know, that shoulder tackle has some armor to it, so the opponent is swinging. Goldar can just barrel right through it like nothing's wrong. And it seems like everything's wrong for Games T. Kirk right now. Captain, we have a problem. Good job evading the assist, though. And Goldar's in for real this time. Goldar using the shoulder tackle of his own to act as cover for Eric as he summons more quantum power. Drives the lane, but it was blocked. No worries, YOLO EX. For those who don't know, those kind of act like reversals as well in this game. For those who know wake up DPs, you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. Having that wake up reversal option there definitely can help out.
All right, these are the body splash combos. Typically, when Goldar has someone in this situation, especially Lauren, who doesn't really have much of a health pool to play with, it is not good. So this might be another trip to the House of Shima Infirmary for Lauren right now. All the bars spent, and again, this might be teleporting to...
And that's it. And just Joey D with 3 fresh characters still just dominating the set right now against Captain Games T. Kirk. I'm sorry, I just like that name.
It is a really good name.
Oh my goodness, I've seen some really good names, and that's a really good one. Man,
Games T. Kirk and Runback McCoy. Games T.
Right,
Kirk doesn't need a Dr. McCoy at this point. He's got to do something.
You know, we're trying to have a conversation here, but Joey D's just moving right along here. Oh my goodness, Goldar charging in, going into the corner. Gia Moran is not having a good day here today.
Gia's doesn't really have much help to play for, and he got mixed
and
up again.
The mix.
My
You
goodness.
gotta be kidding me, Joey! Please.
Man, the
Joey.
Megaforce music just like suddenly cut short, and this also Gia's hometown too.
Oh
Look
yeah.
at this. Goldar just came to her house and pushed her around.
The EX going and push them to the corner.
Big bodies do big damage.
Captain Games Kirk might have to get beamed up after this.
Well, seems like we've got a Megazord Storm and already it's been shut. For those who don't know, to summon the attacks of the Megazord while that's going on, just press one of the L, M, or H buttons. But if you're being comboed, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever.
And okay, here we go. Oh no, drops the EX, unfortunately.
We're
just going
the
right
end
back
of
to the
Lauren
corner.
Shiva. Look at this.
And RJ still does a lot of good damage too, despite the spike damage nerf that he received in a recent patch here. RJ can still hit like a truck. Wolf wheel to do the restand. Here we go, and we're just gonna. Oh, no need for super. Just you know, just a jump, just a graceful jump.
Jump jab, I believe. Jump L.
And Joey D just takes it in a commanding 3-0 fashion.
That's our second in a row for that.
I know, it's crazy. We haven't had any like close games just yet, but you know that's just how exciting this game can be. Look at it, we've already had a short conversation, and we've already had 2 matches already so far.
So something else about this game that we should really promote heavily, for those of you who like to complain about the lag, this is one of those games where it doesn't apply that much because the netcode in this game is fantastic.
Yeah,
it's not just fantastic, it's also completely crossplay every system.
Mm-hmm. It is PS4, Xbox, PC, Switch, and even Stadia.
And somehow it all works out, doesn't it?
It does. It's nuts.
It's the era we live in, ladies and gentlemen, and given the situation of the world right now where it's hard to find offline events, you want to simulate that flawless offline play, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid does it better than almost anybody out there. So if you're looking to play coherent games, no matter the system, if your friend has a Xbox One but you got PS4, your friend's got Switch and you got PC, no worries. You guys can still play each other and it's still going to be great.
For those that have PC or Xbox, This game is available on Xbox Game Pass, and if you're a new subscriber, starts off, you can just try it out for $1 for 3 months. I believe that's the deal going on right now. So if you don't really want to fully buy the game just yet, just want to try it out, of course, it's only $1. Available on Xbox, or if you have it on PC for Windows 10. So there's a lot of options of playing this game here.
Best dollar you'll ever spend if that's the way you do it. This game is well worth your money, and I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, and I've had this game since launch, and definitely worth it.
It's definitely evolved a lot since launch too. Like the first, after like the patch that added Xenoblue, Udana, and Dragon Art Dreaming, I really started seeing the potential of this game. Like I counted it for the first time, like actually watching high level play of it when I was organizing or streaming it. I was streaming it at CEO in 2019, and from there I made it my mission to support this game. And I am really happy to have done so. This game is a game that returns the love you give it. Not just the game itself, not just the net play, not just all the features, but the community is very open, and the developers are also very open. They listen to feedback, and if you got feedback worth taking, they will put in consideration.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I love the community. I'm glad to be part of it. Even though I don't play it as much as I used to, I still love the community. I love how this game is. I just, and plus, I'm a big Power Rangers fan, so and fighting game fan, so gotta support it whenever I can. Things like that. So
it's really good to have that marriage, isn't it? I've had this tag since back in the GameFAQs days, and most didn't know where it came from up until this game came out. And when they learned in the research who the Psycho Rangers were, they realized this is where my tag has come from this whole time. I've had it 20 years now. So it's nice to finally have something where people know where I'm coming from. Look at that. I
believe the next match is going to be Jesus Joestar and Frosty. Oh, Judezilla Boombot. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a great set. Judezilla just recently came back to playing. He entered Downtown Beatdown Online last month, or earlier this month, and had a very crazy showing, winning against Jackal in a set. And of course, Boombot, very strong player as well. He shows up to a lot of lobbies that are ran by Skills That Kills, or SDK. He runs Eric, Cat, and Dog. Just slowly getting better and better every time he plays. Did pretty well at Shabunsa Breaker yesterday as well. And of course, Judezilla, rocks. Draken, RJ. Been learning Scorpina, but ran Goldar as the third member at the last Downtown Beatdown Online, and very strong placing as well. So that was two very strong players, two very amazing players. So I can't wait to watch this right here.
I'm looking at that Maturino pop building on our bottom right. We're already at 1,134.60.
Amazing. Let's get those hit up. Use those Maturino codes, everybody, and support this community, support tournaments, and help out these players. Here we go.
Oh, check out that extra costume from Jason.
These are not the players we're looking for.
We got a run-in, ladies and gentlemen. Someone ran to the ring. They're not supposed to be here. So once they're done, we'll have security escort them out.
Bit of Tommy Mirrors,
See,
are we just running this?
Yeah.
Blue Extreme and Unicorn. Oh, we got Trifecta. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna. So I guess it's going. So let's see what happens. But seems like these two are definitely new to the party. I'm looking at these target combos right now. It's definitely a departure from I'm used to seeing for some of these character combos at this high level play. But hey, we'll see what happens when we get started. This is what looks to be beginner level play. So let us see what their fundamentals are like. All right. So it looks like Alpha has decided to escort them out. Security has been called. They've been teleported out of the command center. They're somewhere in the Angel Grove Highway. They're going to have to hitchhike their way home. while Alpha has to change the security codes because clearly they were not updated since Rito and Goldar went to their basement to plant that bomb at the end of Power Rangers Season 3.
You gotta hopefully, do apologize for that. So it's just, no matter what we're seeing, no matter how who goes in, who plays, we're all just here for that Power Rangers Battle for the Grid action here.
And you can definitely look forward for those who just like the Power Rangers lore. Don't worry, we both got you covered there too. Just look forward to more moments like that as we get farther and have more time to talk about some of the unique exchanges and chemistry some of these characters have in this game.
They, for those that are not entirely familiar with, of course, with Power Rangers and things like that, there's a lot of great character development, in the show, and you can actually see it in, how these characters are in the game, things like that. So, if check out Power Rangers. It's on a variety of different platforms, of course.
Sadly, got kicked off Netflix though.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. All right, last day, guys. As soon as you're done here, just binge it until they take it off in the evening. I imagine most of you are gonna be snowed in. Like I'm snowed in right now, and I'm told you're snowed in too.
It's the Frosty Faustings tradition to have all this snow just appear. Every single Frosty that I have been to, it's just snowing, and we're even this year keeping up with the tradition. Here we go, Judezilla and Boom Bop. This is the match that we're looking at right now. We have RJ and Eric on the screen at first. Wow, and Boombot just going in.
Happy birthday, Zach! Happy birthday, Zach! Look at this, and still stuck in the corner.
Oh my goodness, and does not even got out just yet. All right, Drac is just like, I'm gone. Bye.
Happy birthday and a half. Happy birthday, Zach. It's not what you wanted, but it's still pretty close, All
right, go is Boombot gonna plinkfin it or go for the throw? Just go for the throw.
Doggy seems very unhappy with the quality of pizza RJ served him last week, and that was his salty run back.
Added those anchovies. He's not a fan of that.
Well, the thing is, that was personal. This is just business, dealing with Drakon in his evil, wicked ways.
Throw back to the corner.
OTG. The big Commander Sword. And a snapback to finish the job. Scorpina. Oh no!
Just we had a thing going, and the thing just did not happen. All right, just be very patient, wait for the right time. Summons Mega Goldar. All right, there's the opening that he needs.
No! Well, I'm behind though. Look at these Eltarian resets. Look at these. Was that on purpose? Look at this. I'm actually seeing some cohesion here with some of these resets. These Eltarian resets that Scorpino has used against her Goody Two Shoes rivals right now. However, Cat does not seem impressed. Gonna try a dive kick. A little bit of charge there from Eric, and oh no, good job mashing through that little assist mix right there. Look at this. Trying to throw a pillar of poison.
Oh, here comes the William.
The Billy Boot.
Yeah, we gotta be respectable now. It's not the Billy anymore. It's the William.
The William walking shoes. I like it. Missed the delay. So for those who don't know, that stand ace, that charging star looking move, you have to cancel it just the right time to get the OTG that she was looking for off the poison splash. So
Boombot takes the first game 1-0 against Judezilla. Judezilla can still come back. It's still anybody's game. As I said earlier, it's first to 3. So this is gonna be quite the battle.
Judezilla was really starting to turn it around once got down to just Scorpina. But yeah, that mistimed poison splash after the charging star was unfortunately all it took for that big comeback attempt, that big battleizer comeback attempt to get concluded. So let's see if she can battleize once more, hopefully, and have her teammates with her. It'll be a lot easier if you have a full team to work with rather than just going all by your lonesome and having nothing but a Megazord Storm to go with.
Yeah, and so the thing is, Boombot just started out really strong here, and just overwhelming Judezilla right there in that first game. But I think Judezilla, I think he has the potential to come back.
I think so too. He was really starting to figure it out towards the end. So if you can build up momentum to start the round, this could be a big turn of events.
Oh yeah.
It looks like we're about to get started. So I'm imagining it's going to be Boombot sticking. Well, have to, since Boombot wants to be sticking with Eric, Dog, and Cat. Judezilla going to be going with what looks to be RJ, Goldar, and Drakon. So yeah. Scorpino was tagged out. I thought Scorpino finished up all of them, but I guess he knows something that we don't, and definitely knows that we don't. Look at this.
Look at this movement.
Did you see that wave that RJ just?
Wait, I just noticed this happy birthday happened.
That's right. Happy birthday, Zach. Let RJ bake you a pizza.
Stand. I think this is gonna do it for Cat.
No, Cat got out.
Goodness, wow.
Drakon cutter from behind though. What a fireback from Judezilla. So yeah, we said earlier momentum's on Judezilla's side, and now it's paid off. Look at this. This is a complete turn of events compared to last game. Judezilla is about to have a bootleg perfect. Oh, finally! Megazord hits its mark. Here we go. Eric firing off, but got save it was blocked. The William walking shoes. Here we go. Time for some coast-to-coast action. The quantum power has been diminished.
Yeah, and Boombot doing their best to just get back here, just mount some sort of comeback. Oh, going
This might be it, though. This might be it.
Yeah, no need for the super, just going, just there it is.
Whoa!
Oh, what a throw!
Here we go. Eric, the Mega Blade, air to air.
Air to air. Did not fully burn off of that. Sends out the Mega Goldar.
Mega Goldar was nowhere close that time. Beat the bust out. Good job blocking.
Whoa.
What a bait from Judezilla. Here we go. This is looking dire for Mr. Myers. This is not good. This is
Judezilla's is going to do it. Yeah, Goldar does a lot of damage. This super does so much. And Judezilla tying it up. We have our first tie today.
What a turn of events. That momentum that Judezilla bought in that last game, it carried over in a big way, and Boombot was not prepared for it. What I really liked, though, was that how Judezilla baited the bust out. We talked earlier about the EX being the default wake-up reversal, but just like in other games with things like that, it's definitely not safe on block.
I want the air-to-air to start off.
Turnabout is fair play. RJ's been escorted to the corner where Eric shall begin his interrogation. Look at this.
He needs to know where the last topping of that pizza went.
Def not. He's making sure that it was tested properly by food services. He heard about Doggy's complaint. Now he's wondering if there's got to be an inspection going. However, RJ seems to be showing his license in the form of 31 flavors of pain.
It's the restand. Goldar Sith to extend it. Going with the super.
Lunar Cyclone.
And there it is. Robert James doing the work.
James.
The William.
The William.
It.
Happy birthday, Zach. Didn't get all of it, though. But it was definitely pretty... See, that kind of happy birthday, Zach, is just like a gift card at the Angel Grove juice bar. Cash in your free smoothie, Zach. Happy birthday. However, this is a very unmerry birthday for Mr. Kruger.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Happy birthday, Zach. Right now it's a gift card.
We're just seeing a lot of these in this set here.
All right, now it's actual present.
Going coast to coast.
Oh!
What a split
no!
Oh, to the air.
Oh, wow. What a conversion, too.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Serving up a pizza, but nobody home. Return to sender. All right, so far, Boombot is showing great poise right now. Oh, that's the chance. Look at this. Boombot, things have been going dire, but Boombot is showing us some poise here. Things aren't going his way, but a little bit of patience, and Judezilla kind of forcing things. Oh, no, too far away. There was no conversion there. This might be a different story, though. Look, he's keeping it simple. Lunar Cyclone, making absolutely sure this is the end. All those drops said, now we're not going to risk it this time. Not getting fancy.
And I will say, you know, like, keeping it simple usually is a very effective method. And that's what Godzilla did to end that one, taking it in the lead now. 2-1 has Boombot on the back foot.
All right, sorry about I was looking at the chat. All right, let's get started.
All right, now. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so right now Godzilla's on set point. What a melee of chaos there. Everybody's in right now. It's looking like the scenes in the mountains where everybody's fighting everybody with explosions and stuff. Knee crush, but nobody home, but you just held on, and there is the pistol whip, and there is the corner for Mr. Myers. Once more, it is time to inspect the quality of RJ's ingredients, and it's time for interrogation to begin. Are your ingredients fresh? Because right now, this is looking outright filthy. He needs more quantum power to get the answers he needs.
Just getting the motivation there to do what he can do in the corner here. And Eric Myers is just doing this work. If you look at that damage, Robert James is gone.
He has confirmed his suspicions. He will have to offer some more coupons for free pizzas, just like RJ himself. My goodness, look at this. Everybody's getting these hands.
Boombot just throwing down.
But that giant hurt box of Goldar, you didn't know exactly where it ended, so it missed that big jump combo there. No worries, here comes Mr. Kruger to seal the deal against Surplus Goldar. Shout out to all of our Saint Seiya fans down south of the border. Didn't finish the job, didn't need to. Sandwiched between two assists. Whoa, what an anti-air.
Whoa, what an anti-air. Happy birthday.
So for those who don't know, anti-airs like that are full air crush. So if you catch someone airborne, they're not getting out no matter what they do.
And Boombot just
You
lost his
have been
first
warned.
character. Get the super. That's going to do a lot of damage here. And just
still got the
down to one character each. Here's the thing. There's no such thing as a life lead in Battle for the Grid.
Oh, yeah. Things turn real quick. I
just
love
like
that movement. Though. Look at that button dash.
Of the movement? Wow.
This is expert level Battle for the Grid play, ladies and gentlemen. And what an anti-air once again. Drakon exerting his will. Showing Kat who is the true authority here in the cosmos. And once again, alright, didn't have enough for a super that he ends with, the Wave of Darkness, but ooh, that was smart. Look at that EX attack just blowing up all that fireball pressure. Since that fireball moves so slow, you're going to be seeing Drakon chase after it a lot if they're a Drakon who knows what they're doing, just as Godzilla is one who knows what he's doing, as he has proven he is now a 3-1. Boombot, though, definitely showed some real skill. Watch the replay right now. We are watching...
Look at it. Look at his replay. Look at this.
Sandwich. However, this was the end. Look at that.
Look at this. What
a call-out. He saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, this was the comeback that Godzilla needed. And it worked out in his favor. Moving on in the bracket, wins it 3-1 over Boombot. Boombot's not out of it yet, of course, because it's this is double LM, so we're gonna hopefully be able to see him in, later on in the bracket, hopefully. But I hope everyone's enjoying this. Remember, don't forget to hit up the Matcherino. Use those codes to be able to help out these players here and all that other fun stuff. So make sure you go support it. I believe, where is the Matcherino at right now, Psycho Blue? I don't have it pulled up in front of me just yet.
It's on the bottom right of the screen we are watching. It's right now at $1,135.60.
Nice.
Something else I really love about this game. So my main game is Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and in version 2013, the final update, they had something called Air Crush. That anti-air that we saw from Drakon that saved the day, that's the same kind of air crush property that Cross Tekken anti-airs have, and that's something else I love about this game. Fundamentals, not just like anime-type fundamentals where people are flying around the screen to touch a death combo, stuff like that, but just classic fundamentals, knowing your spacing, being able to defend against the ground and the sky, even with simple buttons like Drakon's Crouch H, which is his anti-air. You need to have that in play as well. This is still a game where you can apply your fundamentals from quote-unquote slower games and put them into practice once you learn your combos in this game.
Of course. Even having those fundamentals, no matter what game you play, can definitely help out for you in the long run. You know, the experience and just having those fundamentals on lock, having it on point, you can be successful with it.
So something else we should talk about fundamentals. Speaking of which, you know who has really good fundamentals?
Who?
Daigo Umehara. And if you want to have fundamentals of that regard, you should start by being like Daigo, even for what he plays on. And he happens to play on a hitbox. Hitbox is one of our great sponsors here for Frosty Faustings and this particular event for Battle for the Grid. So everybody, be sure to check out Hitbox. A lot of players have really been gravitating towards it, not just in Daigo's game of Street Fighter, but here in Battle for the Grid. We have Cole using it, we have Kudeta using it.
And we also have Evasion.
And Evasion using it, thank you.
Yep.
And the thing about Battle for the Grid, it's not traditional motions. Like all the specials you're seeing, for example, Dracon's slow-moving fireball, that was, I believe, was that his neutral S or forward S? I forget. I think it's his neutral S.
Oh yeah, so yeah, with specials, there's no really motion inputs here. Usually, just a neutral special. You have a 6 special, forward special, back special. Very, very, simple stuff. Not a lot of motion to remember. And of course, Hitbox being a Battle for the Grid League sponsor, make sure you get your hands on one of those.
All right,
so here we go.
Look at this color for Scorpina. Look at this Scarlet.
That is a nice color, and here we have
Charlotte Hornet Scorpina. Here we go. All right. Whoa. All right. So I just noticed we have a debut. We got Lord Zed in the house. Lord Zed here to give Scorpina her performance eval. However, seems to be happy birthday, Rita. And it's time for. Oh no! You got picked up again. I thought maybe it was fallen, but it was reset instead. Here comes Daishi, but brought down from up high, and the bust out just ignores all this Megazord mess. Uh-oh.
And the Mega Goldar coming in with the assist here, and Metalis is just going in, chills for a hot minute here, see what kind of opening they can get.
So I just realized that Ninetales is on the screen. Ninetales did extremely well at the last Shattered Skirmish, and we will see if he can refine what he's been doing here at Frosty Fausting. For now, it seems like ZBD is ready to give him his first L of the day. Hopefully his last, if a Ninetales Demon King can get his wherewithal. Seems to look less likely, though, because here comes Zed just blasting Daishi and showing Daishi who is a true Lord of Evil. Daishi tried to use the Mega Goldar, but Zed wisely just busted out the EX attack. Uh-oh. Ninetales got someone, but not quite far enough.
Ninetales was not able to get far. Oh, gets the restand. Putting Draken in the corner here is going to be a lot of damage right here. Not probably going to build up enough meter here to get the super out.
He might not need it, though.
Doesn't even need it, though.
All right, throwing out some pizzas. Bust out. Oh, whoa. Okay, Cap was waiting a little bit longer, and here comes Zed. So something cool about
the back throw.
Zed can kill people even without super, which is actually pretty impressive. He builds meters so well, his E-stack hurts so gosh darn much.
Yeah, and Zed does a lot of damage that, has a lot of good tools and combos that can just defeat a lot of characters from just by himself.
Zed is definitely one of my favorite characters in this game, so it's nice to see some Zed action. He's still going to have a chance to turn this around. This is the end of Cat.
And Cat, unfortunately, is just going to have to go back to the office, reevaluate what's been going on. Oh, just does the stat back and does not entirely going in, but that's okay though. ZB winning game number 1 against Ninetales. Look at the stylish Zed, by the way. So much style, all that gold trim that he has. Really wanted to make his presence known.
See, around here in the RBA, those colors mean a lot, as after all, that's the color of the Washington football team. and Zed looks to be just spiking his competition. And let's see if we can keep it going and just make this a blowout. Because it seems like Demon King was definitely finding his footing towards the end of that. And ZDB has to watch that if he doesn't want to be on the wrong end of a comeback.
Oh yeah, of course. Most definitely. Let's see if Ninetales can make some adjustments here to try to get this comeback. At least get a score on the board. Because I do like this team that Ninetales is rocking.
What I really like here is the use of spacing and zoning between both of these players. Seems like ZDB has gotten the first hit in, and this might be... Oh, no! He dropped it!
Oh,
only
wow.
to pick it right back up. Those Eltarian resets, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you just love it? Look at
Back
this.
and doing some work here, and that's going to do it for Daishi.
These Eltarian resets are so frequent, it's like he's owning a Nintendo. He's got to reset over and over to get the game to work.
Oh, wow! And just gets hit in the confusion here. Setting out the homie. Here we go. This might is if ZDB does not. Oh, never mind. I was going to say. Oh, whoa! Okay.
Look
I
at this.
see
Zed
you.
is not impressed.
I
A fisherman
see you.
slam, and Zed says, "You have failed your performance eval, Scorpina. Go sit in the Dungeon of Terror for a bit. Think of what you've done. What you do for next time." Whatever that dead space was that Goldar fought Jason in Green with Evil. Uh-oh. Snap your fingers and no!
It did not connect, unfortunately. But that's okay.
Didn't need to, though.
Just bust out the big Z, let him know who you are. And I gotta say, though, just this game alone, Zed just basically did most of the work, getting his hands dirty, which, you know, he usually does not do a lot. But when it matters, he steps in.
To be fair, though, he's got that really big stand H of a staff. So to have to get his hands dirty, because that staff reaches half screen. It's like Gordeau's stand H from Under Night.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Very-
reaching all the way out.
Just out there. From downtown. Downtown, Gordo's 5Cs, just, it's out there. So, all right, here we go. And here we go. Game number 3 here in Battle for the Grid League. Frosty Faustings. Let's see if Ninetales can make some sort of comeback. Got, you know, ZDB.
Oh, there! Oh, no!
No!
I wanted to see more of those Daishi Panther combos, but alas, it's time for Lord Zed to once again show Daishi who rules the roost here in the United Alliance of Evil.
Wow, look at this damage that Zed does. Oh, okay.
Finally!
Okay. Oh, here we go.
No!
No, gets the fireball out. Fireball just gonna chill for a hot second in the back, kind of changes his mind. Changes his mind about
I
that.
love the pressure here, though. Even though he couldn't get
This is
conversion, he
nice.
made sure Zed could do anything.
Oh, that's the ground. The OTG extends it, goes for the EX.
He wants the damage from Lunar Cyclone.
Yep, that's gonna do it. That I believe, you know, is the problem character for Ninetales. So taking Zed out of the equation, very smart move.
This is definitely looking in Ninetales. Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
There's
the
a
EX. Sends out the
But
Mega
connect-
Goldar.
No! Oh, there we go. He's picked it right back up. Big fist. Oh, no, wrong one. You wanted the fist, not the stomp. He was too far away, and it's time for Ninetales to finally make his mark. Take a bite out of Lord Drakon. Daishi is not happy that Drakon has been taking his authority while he's been locked away in whatever Paishwa Curse been locked away in the Drakon timeline. Alright, so I don't know if, yeah, I think this might be Ninetales' first game that he's gonna, oh, missed it! But so far, Momentum is firmly on Ninetales' side.
Yeah, I mean, Ninetales does have a huge life lead. One touch could possibly do it for Cat here if ZDB is not careful. But we're seeing some signs of life here from ZDB. You know, doing everything that they can to get back here. Good block, good EX. Oh no, but the punish!
Alright, this has been a great game from Ninetales. What I really liked about what I've seen so far, if this is indeed the end, I'll wait until this is, yeah, that's the
here
end.
we go. There's the maximum Daishi. And Ninetales gets on the board. What a turnaround here in this set. Very nice stuff from Ninetales here.
What sets apart Ninetales, what we've seen so far, it's not just combos he's doing, not just even offensive setups. It's just the block strings. Like, he makes sure he doesn't only have conversions to make people flinch, but he makes sure that if they do keep blocking, he has enough space between him and the opponent that they just can't dash in and make his life miserable.
Of course, definitely. And, that's what is really needed here in order to try to be successful in getting the comeback and just trying to make a statement here. So here we are. It's 2-1. It's possible that Ninetales can reverse 3-0 this.
All right, it's finally time for Scorpina to missed the follow-up again, but no worries. Here comes RJ to try and pick up the slack. Daishi managed to come in and save his nemesis RJ, but all right, right now they're confusing each other routes. All right, is that it? All right, we got a combo, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. Time for Daishi to escort Drakon to the corner and just be a predator right now. Look at this tearing and clawing, all this dark energy flowing through Drakon right now, but not the way he usually likes.
I really like the look of Daishi's combos. It just looks so pretty to watch. Oh, the EX gets the Z in. Back throw.
Missed the follow-up off the other back S. No worries.
On the other side, there's a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Zach. Enjoy your free smoothie. But it's only a small cup. I do believe this might be the end of Zed. Is Scorpina about to pass her performance eval?
The round trip. Here it is.
Oh,
EX,
fell
round
out.
trip again. Oh, no. Oh!
There you go! Scorpina finally gets an A+ in her eval. Enjoy the promotion, Scorpina. But let's see if Daishi and RJ can finish the job, because right now Kat is all on her lonesome. This could be a reverse. Would this be a reverse 3-0 if Ninetales wins the next two?
Could be EX into cancels the go. Oh no! Looks like dropped it just a little bit here.
Everybody is jumping up high right now. It's a dunk contest.
Yeah, what is going? Okay, I can see what's going on now. All right, throw. Oh, and Daishi going in. Could possibly build up super. Could he do it? No, just gonna go for the EX. That's good stuff. Good stuff there. Ninetales tying it up 2-2. Holy smokes!
Right now, Ninetales is working on what I like to call the Shonen Hulk-up, where things look at their most dire, but he just digs deep. He digs real deep, and then he wins in the end. There's got to be more Power Ranger term for it, though. I think in a Keybrain's called like a flag, where like everything's bad, and then they say something where it says time to finish the job, and the Rangers like Hulk up and win the end, something like that. We'll work on the terminology as we move forward, ladies and gentlemen. For now, it's tied at 2, and Pervy Sajin, aka Ninetales, is working on a reverse 3-0.
All right, let's get this going here. Can ZDB come back, or will Ninetales accomplish the reverse 3-0? I guess the fireball.
No! That was really clever.
That was really nice. Getting the Scorpina right there with the assist, and that worked.
Oh, good job waiting your turn.
Good punish.
Good job waiting your turn. And this is you missed it. No worries. So right now he has a corner, and even the anti-air couldn't save you there, my friend. Look at these punishes. Ninetales right now has ZDB scouted. Day Zach. This is going to be more than just a smoothie. Wow. This is going to be a full gift.
And Zed is just gone. Oh no, he's not.
Well, now he's gone.
No. Yeah, now he is. Okay. Just had to just double check real quick. Had to look at my notes real fast.
That was wild. That was actually insane block from ZDB. But again, Ninetales again punishes him on bad calls. So Ninetales just kind of took the brunt of all of ZDB's combos the first two games, and he made big adaptations, seeing what ZDB knew and didn't know from what his the punishes were going to be. This has been crazy right now. Alrighty, here we go. So this is still very much Ninetales' game. Even though it's a 3-2 character lead, just the momentum is, again, currently on Ninetales' side. Chipped out, and here comes Cat. Cat busts out, and you're going to have to spend that Mega Goldar bar. Got to do something, but you could not pick up. You just got to hope that you manage to catch Scorpina in this whole mess of buttons and giant sprites that are coming out right now. Ooh, good jumping, but you missed it. Man, where are these hitboxes? Everything's correcting in the weirdest ways. First way in, but did not get the link, unfortunately. Coming out the knees and got the end here, but again, no follow-up.
Oh my goodness, what is this? What is happening? Could ZDB make this comeback? Will he win this game?
If he takes it here, this might be it for a ZDB. He might be able to win this, because Kirby's not gonna have much help to play with right now. ZDB is crashing out, and RJ is down for the count. Someone gets the spell assault, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. You popped in
the Mega Goldar! On the Super just chip out. Oh, so close. And wow.
That was clever.
Tails.
That was clever. So let's watch replay. Let's see if we have replay for that, because I definitely want to break that down, especially that ending sequence and why that was done the way it was done. Okay, so he popped the storm early, and you're watching, even though that he managed to catch Scorpina, Cat got caught in the Mega Goldar. Even if you block all that, there is still stuff coming down, and all that chip was exactly what Ninetales was looking for. Brilliant stuff from Ninetales. Ninetales,
very nice. That was so good. What a step that was. I couldn't believe it. Whew.
Ninetales not only had the execution for like the combos and stuff and the block strings, but you could tell there was real matchup knowledge there. And once you got those first two games were done, you saw that he definitely made the adjustment saying, okay, this is what I'm going to deal with. And he caught him on like a lot of either whip punishing or just punishing on block in ways that I don't think ZDB was ready for. And while ZDB managed to kind of fire back towards the end, again, Ninetales used his matchup knowledge to show that he knew about the chip out stuff. So he saved that for the very end, knowing if there's time to use it, this is it. Get the knockdown from Mega Goldar, and then pop the super, all that chip, and the Goldar stuff coming down is going to seal the deal. Good stuff, Ninetales. I love seeing it.
That was really great. I hope everyone here has been enjoying Frosty Faustings 13, throughout the whole weekend. Especially with Battle for the Grid happening right now. I hope everyone's been enjoying the great action that's been going on here for the past hour or so, something like that.
Scorpina's got hour 15, got it. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this a nice Sunday afternoon. It is frosty outside, befitting of Frosty Faustings. And we have a lot of great matches in store for you. I have a question for you, Arneezy, while we're waiting to get up. In your opinion, who are the top 5 characters in this game if they had to do things by themselves? For example, that clutch comeback that Ninetales just did, where Scorpina held in there and kept her cool.
That's actually a really hard question to answer. I might have to get back into you later, but what is easy to talk about, though, is the Frosty Faustings 13 2021 Artist Alley, which is live now on Discord. Check out frostyfaustings.com/AA2021. Support the FGC artist community. Check out the shops, the wares, the greatest person ever, Gekio with the Popcorn Baron. Amazing popcorn, by the way. Dozens of artists and vendors, illustrations, stickers, jewelry, bags, retro gaming, arcade stick parts, and many more. So yeah, the live Discord is running right now. frostyfaustings.com/AA2021. Make sure you get up on that, folks.
I really do appreciate those popcorn. I'm hoping to get some more, order online, have it sent to me, and just kind of munch on it as I watch more of these hype sets, either in the replays or when they get uploaded on YouTube later. I do love me some Battle for the Grid. I love me some Frosty Faustings. I love me some of that Chicago cuisine, such as Gekiro and his popcorn cuisines.
And while you're munching on that amazing popcorn, make sure to hit up the Frosty Faustings merch store. Open through January 31st. T-shirts, hoodies, embroidered beanies, stickers available. And of course, if you get the giant mouse pad that's exclusive to the match, Reno, made by TCG made by TCG, and all other merch available at matchery.com/Faustings, XIII. Merch without donation to the pot available on smash.gg/FFXIII or FF13, of course.
All right. In the meantime, if you are watching this, please contribute to the Matcherino pot. All the money is going directly to the players, and not just here for Battle for the Grid. There are other games Frosty Faustings is running. Be sure to check it out. Right now, you see the Battle for the Grid. We are at $1,138.60. You can contribute by entering the coupon code as well as how much ever money you want to enter. And again, the coupon code is free of charge, my friends. So if you don't have any money to donate, just typing in the code that you just saw on the screen, that's your Sadaka right in the pot. And we appreciate any contribution you might make.
It takes less than a minute to do so, of course. So make sure, you get, 650 plus pays out top 8. So definitely top 8 players are definitely going to get a nice chunk of change today. Of course, get that, as I said, get that giant mouse pad and TCG playmats. I really like the art on this. Very nice stuff.
For those of us who press buttons religiously, having the right mouse pad sets the tone in a big way.
And of course, you are watching Low Kick eSports. That is watching right now on Battle for Grid. Our friends at Low Kick hosts online weeklies, Tuesdays and Fridays, different game rotations. Right now, they have a nice little schedule of games that are coming out, so check out smash.gg/LKO February 21 or LKO March 21. Always happening at 7:30 p.m. Central. Battle for the Grid is in its monthly rotation now, and which will be the first one in February to be on the 26th. Open to North America.
Things are kind of iffy for offline, obviously, but online, everything is firing on all cylinders. And shouts to Low Kick eSports for providing us hungry players an outlet to satisfy our button pressing cravings. Thank you very much, Low Kick eSports, for having me on board for commentary alongside my wonderful colleague Arneezy.
And speaking of buttons, Psycho Blue, Hitbox, a great sponsor for Frosty, and of course, sponsor of Battle for the Grid, is designed by fighting game players for fighting game players, and is great for those that are looking for more precision and better hand health. Native to PS4, PS5, PS4 and PS5 games, PS3, and Switch, and PC. Of course, some of our famous players that play Battle for the Grid: Evasion, excuse me, Cole, Dacha, and a lot of different other players that uses Daigo as well. So get yourself a Hitbox. Visit hitboxarcade.com/Frosty and check it out.
For those DOS and Windows XP veterans who are used to playing fighting games on their keyboard way back in their days of their youth, this is the stick for you if you're looking to get back in the swing of things. Just like playing on a keyboard, and you see the little bottom red button right there, that's your jump button. So you don't have to worry about accidental jumps or anything like that. Very common in high execution games because it's all the way down there. So if you are taking a jump, it's going to be very deliberate, just like you will be deliberately pressing buttons on your opponent with this lovely hitbox and all the normals and movement that goes with it.
And once you get that hitbox, you can actually learn how to play one of your favorite games. Metafy, which is an esports coaching platform. New to the scene, they're bringing together the best players in the world across every game, no matter what it is. Just not Power Rangers, but any one of the ones that you want to learn to help you win more with the best one-on-one coaching available. Many of the players competing today are currently coaching on Metafy. And what's the best thing about it is that it does not take a cut of the coach's revenue. Coaches keep every penny they ask for. And it's all about, Metafy is all about bringing people together, making everyone better, and allowing coaches to make a living pursuing their passions in competitive gaming. So for the call to action, visit metafy.gg.
We talked about the community of Battle for the Grid and how helpful they are. This is just one of the many examples of it. All these great players are available on metafy.gg. Find your coach, level up your game, and then when you too win a title, you can come back to your coach and say, "Got him, coach."
Definitely. All right, so we're gonna get some more Battle for the Grid action here for you. See, who do we have next coming up? Let's double check here. All right. Oh, we have Flavor and Bomber Brigade. Flavor, what a name. What a name that is. We see a lot of names on the bracket. Some of them are very, very nice. Very, very interesting names that we have seen. But another interesting fact is that we're definitely going to see some more Battle for the Grid action. So we get that to you pretty soon here, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, like myself.
So I think my favorite so far is Games T. Kirk.
That is definitely
That's a
really
good one.
Good name. That is a good name.
Alrighty, so who's his opponent, by the way?
Bomber Brigade.
Bomber Brigade. Now that's a cool name.
That is cool. I wonder if he wears a bomber jacket.
Now that needs the aviator shades too, and look like the guy from Avenged Sevenfold. Bomber jacket, the aviator shades, just come out there looking like Captain Marvel.
All right, here we go. Of course, for those watching at home, of course, this is first. All these matches are first to 3 as per league rules, which is amazing because we get to see more competition. And I'm seeing White Ranger, Udana, and Cenozoic Blue on Bomber Brigade here, and Flavor rocking it out. Oh, Jen Scotts. Oh, my goodness. What a top-tier character she is.
I am the law, says Jen, and you aren't going to mess around no more if I get my blades on you. For now, we got Goldar versus Tommy, just kicking it all the way back to the rival that starts since Season 2, as a matter of fact.
Very classic rivalry here. Oh, wow, and to the other side, Anubis Kruger comes in, just stood the assist, go to the corner. Tommy over here is not enjoying his time right now.
See, Doggy said enough of this rivalry stuff. This is business, and right now I'm going to put the business on you. And that's not the end of it. There's still some hits done left. Oh, you missed the throw!
Missed the throw! Whoa!
Well, there's the throw right there, and using the freeze to keep Mr. Kruger stuck in place. Here comes Tommy. Everybody, hail the God Ranger, the man of the hour and the month and the week and the time of day and the year, bringing down the White Tigazord missiles.
Oh, and missed the reset here and goes for the punish. And Bomber Brigade loses Tommy here. Thomas Oliver's going to have to just wait in the back. Okay,
all right.
So here goes Ben Scott's here. Very fast, very strong character. Good anti-airs. Look at these buttons that she had.
It's non-stop. Right now, Sino Blue trying to show that he's not just the jobber from the movie. He's got his own main event potential. He is still a movie star, but unfortunately, it seems like Jen is trying to give his movie a bad rating. Good block, though. All right, here you go. Get that IMDb rating back up, Sino Blue. Come on. Show this man a movie with these combos.
All right. Yo,
all right.
Flexing on him, summoning Dragon Zord, but unfortunately, the flexing just had to stop.
I am really enjoying how the meta's developing right now, using the EX attacks to bust through those big Megazord attacks, knowing the opponent is likely to try and put some pressure on as those big buttons come down. Look at this. This is
Yo, the low. Oh, but Jen comes in with the block up. I'm sorry.
No worries. I am the law, and you aren't going to mess around no more. Old Lady Winter is right now getting plowed. Just
Flavor
call her...
taking game number 1. Jen barely got touched right there.
Just call her Mrs. Plow because she just got scooped up and run over and escorted all the way to the ditch that Jen just dumped her in. It might be white and wintry outside, but Jen is here bringing the heat.
There does beat ice. It certainly does.
And eventually ice melts. That's why she is Time Force, because time will ensure that ice does not stick forever. Universal warming, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. Game number 2. Let's see what kind of adjustments that Bomber Brigade can make in order to try to solidify a victory of some sort. So here we go. Let's check this out.
So last time Guller and Tommy had their rivalry forcibly interrupted. Let's see if Tommy watches back from that big doggy assist that comes all the way from up high. Shoutouts to Strider, hear you. Speaking from up high, here comes Goldar with the big splash. It looks like he might finally be getting his revenge on Tommy. This is such a commanding start. And as you guys saw earlier, once Goldar gets his hands on somebody, he can build the damage and the bar to possibly even finish him off in one hit. Is this the touch of destruction? It's close. Not quite. Survived, but a little tap on the ankle, and he is down like Achilles. And now it is Xeno Blue's turn to get scooped up in the big body combos. Goldar is out to prove his worth to Zed and Rita, and this is a good way to do it. He can take on 2 Rangers in the first, I think, 30 seconds. Oh, he dropped it! But unfortunately, Xeno Blue Springer defenses, that is not safe on block, as Goldar is also happy to show Xeno Blue. How will Udana get out of this? Oh, okay, new jump splash, a little bit too high though. It's time for Udana to try and turn this around. Will the forces of good, will good Matt be able to defeat the dark sorcery that powers Goldar's magnificent strength? We'll find out though. Uh-oh. Alright, so Goldar knowing there's going to be some mess coming. Just got to hang in there. Alright, good. He's on the other side, but too far away from the big stomp of the Dragon Zord. And too far away to convert anyway, so looks like Don's a little more time to convert. Jump S, part of this complete breakfast. You're going to see Don use a lot of Jump S if he does have a chance to start neutral. Unfortunately, though, it seems like Mr. Kruger is out to show Udana that magic's outdated. This is the age of science.
Here we go. Go back to the other side. Oh, not okay. Kind of to the other side, but that's okay. Oh, what a punish! The whiff punish and flavor just wow.
SPD takes place in the near future, and it seems like Mr. Kruger showed Udana that the future is now, old lady.
The future is definitely now in Flavor's eyes. Has Bomber Brigade on the back for. Look at this sequence right here. Just, get that.
It dropped though.
Whiffs the throw, and then the whiff punish.
Beautiful.
Dunzo.
Udana's got some good range, but it's not that good.
No.
Okie dokie. So Goldar had a great showing. He better be getting promotion after that. Good pat on the back for Goldar. Alright, let's see if Tommy can bring down his high a bit, because I want to see some cool Tommy combos. I want to see more of that those Tommy spirals. And this, you missed the whip punish, or the block punish, you say. That's definitely not safe on block by itself.
Oh, Frosty, here we go, and putting Mr. Oliver in the corner. Oh, goes for the throw. I'm not seeing Plink minutes today. The spirit of Dastro is not living on right now.
He doesn't need it. He just got the sheath combos. Finish with throw, I think? Yep, this time he got it. He missed it before.
Yeah.
He got out.
Okay.
He's going to be tagging out soon. He has to. Oh, no! He didn't have a chance because the assist got hit out before. There could be a tag. All right, here we go. Throw combos. And he's keeping him in there. Okay.
Okay. Tommy's staying alive here. That tenacity of Mr. Oliver. I'm sorry, Dr. Oliver. Summons Tiger Zord. Here we go. Getting the Tiger Zord power. Extends it a little more. Oh, no. Oh, and gets the throw and takes out Anubis Kruger with no pixel even.
All right, so right now Tommy's looking lost. I get to see some of those Tommy spiral combos. I'm happy about it. I love watching those things on stream. Stop in your tracks. Kick the face like it's Guile. Look at this. Jen says, I am the law, and hold it right there. I told you to freeze, and since you did not, big kick to the face for you. No, the throw resets. Jen is just being mean right now.
Okay. Alright, we're just chilling for. Oh, the anti-air. Oh, does not fully convert. Summons the Dragon Zord. Oh, and just the counter.
So Xeno Blue was my day one main, so I do have a soft spot for him. Now, alright, there we go. We'll see some of those cool Xeno Blue combos all the way, escorting this young lady to the corner. And he's got bar, he's going to spend it. Oh, maybe not. Use a mix-up. Got frozen in place. What a sandwich of absolute calamity.
What a call-out. That was nice.
Xeno Blue, the star of the show, showing that he is the star of this film. Come watch this combo movie. Saving the bar, and he just
and jumps over the EX from Goldar. Oh my goodness!
Jump S to delay his fall and blow up the EX bust out. Still not using his super. Doesn't need to. My goodness, Goldar is like, what happened? What happened? I can't do his voice. What happened? Anyway, let's watch this. Replay time? Replay time. Boom. He's saving the bar, and look at that. Delayed jump S.
The jump S that just went over to EX and called it a day.
That was brilliant. And I think with that kind of momentum, he might win this next one.
Yeah,
he might win this next one.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
That game showed that Bomber made adjustments for sure.
Yeah, Flavor, you cannot rest yet, buddy. Sorry. You have to. You gotta work for it still. All right, let's see here. We are going in once again.
Alrighty. How will this exchange happen? So that's actually smart of opening with the win in case Time wants to start with Fireball.
You know, and Flavor over here just having a commanding. Oh, the whip, the punish. Favorite mistake here.
All the way to the corner. He's going to throw a Fireball. Sandwich him. He got one Fireball, not the other one. He wanted that slow-moving Xeno Blue Fireball to keep him locked in place. But alas, he couldn't get there in time. It is time for Mr. Kruger to show Mr. Oliver, or Dr. Oliver to say, thanks for catching me there earlier, that he's got a long way to go.
Alright.
Nice. Actually pretty smart. So for those who don't know, Udana's neutral S, that big ice ball, that doesn't disappear the moment it hits the ground. It bounces once, so better watch the rebound.
And Tommy is just not there anymore.
Oh no! He dropped the combo, and Xeno Blue's about to make Mr. Kruger hurt. He's talking about being for the future, Xeno Blue's from the distant past, and he is about to make Kruger ancient history. OTG? He missed the timing of it.
He gets the EX! The wake up EX! Is Super going for throw after this?
And this is really light on hit stun. This could actually kill him.
Corner. Very nice, very nice. I like this decision.
That early scaled hit
another
stun.
Throw. Sends out the Mega Goldar. Oh, wow. Was not able to fully extend that. But Doggy Kruger, working on no pixel left. And Bomber is on the last character with Udana here. Udana over here trying to keep the Frosty Faustings tradition alive by sending out some ice. But it looks like
it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Doggy Kruger just bringing that heat.
There we go. Commander's Sword. Another OTG. Bringing the super. It's going to be a throw after that, and then it's going to be the end of Udana. Oh, maybe not.
Misses the throw. But just let's Doggy just leave because did not want to get hit. And Flavor taking it 3-1 over Bomber Brigade. Very nice stuff.
You have to appreciate Flavor having Doggy tagging Goldar because he knows Goldar was trying to impress his bosses. He was like, come on, make the hot tag and save the day. Take the credit.
And I just got to give mad respect for Flavor doing all that with just barely without even a pixel of health left.
The margin for error was non-existent.
Yeah.
And that could have been really bad if there was some kind of bust out there. But thankfully, he held his cool. And you saw Doug Krug kind of walk away knowing there might be a bust out. Because there have been a lot of EX attacks that bust through the Megazord stuff. And again, with the margin for error being non-existent, a perfect whip punish again. And that was the demise of Udana. Winter has been put to the side. Mrs. Plow has been pushed to ditch. All that snow all the way on the side of the road. And once again, the path is clear to move on to the next match.
Yeah, good stuff to Flavor there. We are still going on here with Battle for the Grid because I am looking forward to this next match, Psycho Blue. You want to know why? Crescent Chimera and Ballin' Plays is up next.
What?
Yes.
All right, that.
Yeah.
All right. So we talked earlier about high-level play, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the high-level play.
Mr. First Place himself, Fear Chimera and Ballin' Plays, both very, very high-level players. Of course, Chimera is #1 in the Battle for the Grid League. He is after the Power Coin today, and definitely, I think, as I said, a favorite to win Frosty Faustings today.
All right, yeah, and we talked earlier about we talked earlier about Chimera being a favorite, at least my pick to win. Ball and Play is a very capable player, but if he does beat Chimera, it's going to be one of those upsets you talked about. Usually whenever these two play, Chimera tends to get the better of him. But if this is the time to do it, this is definitely the time to do it. I got to tell you, this is Frosty Faustings. This is the most packed tournament we've ever had for Battle for the Grid, I think. At least for the Battle for the Grid League.
Yes, I believe this is the most entrants at 120, and with this being a major stop, is very important here. And I just love seeing the competition. I love how far this community has gone with this, and I'm actually glad this is the thing because I've been able to watch a lot of different Battle for the Grid matches, for quite a while now, and just having something like this is just amazing. I'm all excited about it, and especially with this set coming up, it's going to be just intense.
So yeah, if it's time for an upset, this is it, because what better place to finally get over one of your demons than a tournament of this magnitude? We're going to see who's the regular season champ and who is the champ by the time this is done, I'll tell you that.
And Fair Chimera, he has won the past 9 downtown beatdown onlines in a row, by the way.
And he has won the last 6 shattered skirmishes on my end, so this could be.
And like I said earlier, I've kind of lost track to how many tournaments Chimera has won. So here we go. We have the usual Mastodon Sentry, Jen and Zed on Chimera's side. Ballin plays, Rocket the Udana, Lauren, and Zed as well. Oh my God. What is this? What is going on? The Pew Pews? Oh, from downtown.
Ballin plays draws first blood. Happy birthday, Zach. Oh, maybe not. Just a little free smoothie. No worries.
Don't worry.
Still? Alright, so right now, Fear Chimera got caught whipping. Is Zed down already? Ballin plays might be pulling out that upset we talked about earlier. This looks to be the end of Lord Zed. Udana, once again, making the sounds of winter loud and ring in Zed's ears. Meanwhile, the Zed counterpart holds on, but a big break from Sentry is making this happen.
Oh, busting out William. Here we go. Extend.
Boom, boom.
More William.
Boom,
that's
boom.
That's gonna do it for Donna there. And
these boots are made for walking.
Wow, the EX. Wow, Sentry's a very strong character.
So Fear Chimera, in my opinion, or Crescent Chimera, for me is the archetypical Sentry player. When I think of Sentry, this is the first guy I think of, and you guys are about to find out why. Look at this, fully optimized.
Wow, and Chimera just doing a lot of work. Ball in Place does have Samurai's Sword available.
Alright, so right now he's kind of keeping these in. That's actually smart, using the big beam to kind of force his way in, since it'll come out by the time Sentry recovers. Very smart. But right now Chimera is throwing all these bolts out, but what a punish!
The EX! And that's going to do it.
Was
Chimera
that a safe
winning.
jump?
Chimera taking the first game.
I want to see if that was a safe jump that he caught him on. We talked about the anti-airs before, but let's look at the angle if we can, if not, move to the next game. But there is a piece there where Sentry jumped in. Now, that was being the anti-air there, but instead the anti-air just caught him blocking on the ground, and a big punish. All right, there we go.
Look at this. Look at it. Pew, 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 pew. Look at this zoning. This zoning from Chimera. Wow. Blocks.
What a
was that a safe? That definitely looked like a safe jump.
That was a safe jump. What a bait from Chimera.
Yeah, Chimera, the ever experienced player here. And here we go. Game number 2. Chimera in the lead, 1-0.
See, Centrus wants to feed his family, and with all the money that he might get as part of this team, if Chimera does win this tournament, will definitely do the job.
Wow, good punish by Chimera. Going in with the hidden missiles.
Look at this zoning. I love this game. I really love this game. I do love zoning. Uh-oh, escorting Zed to the corner. It's past curfew. The shooting gallery is open, ladies and gentlemen.
The reset, simple and clean. Here we go. And the throw sends out the homie. Hidden missiles on lock. But wow, the happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Zach.
More like happy holidays. Here we go. Keeping up with the Frosty tradition, putting Zed on ice. Oh, does not fully extend though, but that's okay.
Finally got. Oh no!
Whoa. Oh no. Okay. We're good. Excalibur coming down. Oh, sends in the homie.
All right, so look at this. All this zoning, all these projectiles. You love to see it. It's looking like Mugen out here. Just fireballs and beams and bullets, just everything flying around right now. As there we go. This is the pace Chimera wants to play. Once it has conversion off the gen missiles, didn't quite button dash far enough to get the OTG, but no worries. Just keep the pace. Just keep running it back. Oh no!
Oh, another one.
Reloading.
Another happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Alright, there goes Zed.
But maybe not.
Oh no, and not what?
The bonfire didn't work, and that snapback managed to get him out. Time for the William walking shoes.
He uses the Williams to bust out the throw. Wow.
What?
Jeez.
Poise from Crescent Chimera.
Oh, the EX here. Oh, goes to the.
So
the throw.
So because you had to jump out, maybe the sandwich didn't work out the way Chimera played, but no worries. That is still safe.
It goes to the other side. The sandwich. And that's possibly going to do it. Yeah, that's going to do it right there. And Chimera, 2-0 lead against Ballin plays.
Zed making a statement against Udana, showing her that good always loses because good is dumb and evil reigns. Look at this. Coming in with the jump S, still holding, but watch, he did this to be safe on block. Udana tried to swing for the assist, didn't realize Zed was still active, and Zed sealed the deal right there with not just a corner combo, but going to the other side underneath, a cross-under combo as well.
Very good stuff right there. Just, wow.
And this is why we think Chimera is the favorite. Like, the meta he's playing isn't just combos, isn't just zoning. It's all of the above. He's got fundamentals, he's got execution, he's got setups for days and days. And again, he's got this crazy team of projectiles and lasers and bullets and dark sorcery everywhere. So if you try rushing him down, he will keep you out. And then when you get complacent, that's his cue to try and push his way in.
Oh, yeah. And, Chimera, it seems that, Chimera might lose a game, but then he just comes back out of nowhere. That's the tenacity that Chimera has. I've seen Chimera play a lot to know you just cannot doubt, you can't really say it. I know I say that there's not a life lead in Battle for the Grid. There's not a life lead against Spear Chimera.
Did you see that whiffing L overhead? So for those who don't know, certain targets in this game you can whiff, and they have special properties depending if you do so. RJ's is one, and Zed's is another. Something else that's been throwing up Chimera is the tiny hurt box of Lawrence. So we'll see if Zed can finish a job on Shiba this time. Since the last few times he's tried this combo, Lawrence fallen out of it because he's kind of small. Yeah, this time just chip out though, so no worries there.
That's possibly the last time we're going to see Lauren in this set though, so...
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. Chimera, please!
The end of good magic is here, says Lord Zed. Alright, there we go. Signs of life! Signs of life! Alright, right now Udana is fighting for all good magicians everywhere. So let's see if she can at least take out Zed. It'll be an uphill climb no matter who it is, but having at least not those giant stand H to worry about would be helping for Case to try and use those jump S's to force their way, and even jump H. Great hitbox on jump H. She just uh-oh! Happy birthday, Zach. This might be it.
Back into the super.
Oh, someone fell out. But look at all the damage that Genta. Oh no! Ran out of jump points!
Wow! And Chimera just going back in, waking up with buttons, and takes that 3-0 against Ballin plays. Chimera moves on.
So that was so right here. Watch. This would have been usually.
Yeah, that would have been up, but the reset and Chimera was on it. He was on it.
he went to autopilot, but he lost track of his juggle points, and because of that, that's what happens. This is exactly why players end their combos prematurely the way they do on purpose to try and start that mix, so they don't lose count of their juggle points, because if they do, the other player's just waiting, saying it's got to be towards the end now, and the moment I see that orange flash, I am mashing.
Most definitely. And just the awareness from Chimera with that, after getting, the juggle images went away. I don't know if Ball and Place was trying to do a reset or something like that, but Chimera was just aware of all of that and just took advantage of that.
He has been playing this, as you can tell, he's won all your events, he's won all my events, or he's won most of your events. I know he's won all of mine, everything he's entered. So you know that he's been playing this game a long time. He's seen most every situation known to man at this point. And if you can surprise Chimera, that's a feat in of itself. There is not much that throws him off in this game.
Chimera just having, all that. There's a reason why he's called Mr. First Place. There's a reason for that. And you've been seeing it right there. If you've seen any of the other tournaments that he's been in, you can see why he wins a lot of them.
So, yeah. We said earlier at the start of the broadcast that the smart money's on him. And again, it's not just having all these things that make him what he is, it's also the mentality. Even when things weren't going his way, especially at the end of that, when Udana got that happy birthday, Zach, he knew enough poise saying, if there's a chance, I'm going to go for it. And he recognized and he executed properly. Because, again, that's the nerves of a champion. That's why I say regular season champions. Plenty of guys can do well in a vacuum. When it comes time for the pressure to come down high, sometimes they crack and they don't perform as well as you might think. But in the case of Chimera, he has shown time and time again that as things get harder, as players start to catch up with him, that he still has the nerves he needs to make the right move at the right time, just when it matters most. That's exactly what happened there. Good stuff, Chimera.
Good stuff, Chimera. Moving on in the bracket. Let's see here. Where does that put him right now? So he moves on his next match. If we get to see it later, if he wins the next match, that match goes on to top 16. So
all right.
that would be that would be quite the sight to see, and I hope we see it because Chimera's next match is against Omega Black.
All right, you saw my eyes just raised right there. Because I'm already thinking about what's about to happen. These two face each other all the time in the skirmish.
Oh, they face each other a lot. I've seen a lot of their sets, and it's amazing sets, by the way. And
I'm looking forward to it. And again, I'm not going to make any bold predictions. Chimera is the money favorite, but Omega Black is another one that might be able to catch him sleeping if he manages to get his momentum going, make the right adjustments. So Omega Black's been playing this a lot as well. And I usually see him in top 3, if not top... I forget if he's been in Grand Finals or not, but I know he's been top 3 a couple of times in Shattered Skirmish. So if Omega Black gets momentum going, he might be able to pull off an upset here.
Right. And I've seen some crazy stuff from Omega Black. I mean, he did a first to 10 against Technique in December at a charity event. And that comeback, he almost had the full comeback because it was 10-9, Technique won. But the tenacity and determination and the comeback from Omega Black was insane. So with Power Rangers, anything could happen.
Omega Black was also the one who welcomed me like open arms to the Discord for Battle for the Grid. So thank you, Omega Black, for helping me get acclimated and get the Shattered Skirmish started and building interest for that so I can put it on our Turos channel over on NYC Furby. So thank you, Omega Black. I said the odds-on favorite is Chimera, but I am pulling for you, Omega Black.
All right, and yeah, I mean, Omega Black is in Chicago, so I gotta support the homie because he's my fellow Illinois brethren, so you gotta root for him. But we're gonna have Judezilla and Lox. I don't think I've seen Lox play in quite a while, but we just saw Judezilla earlier today, so we get to see him again.
All right, let us see what happens. Looks like time for Judezilla to make his mark once more. I think he finished the job last time with Goldar instead of Scorpina. Scorpina just started off last time. He switched to Goldar to run things back and make an interesting set. Meanwhile, we have... Oh, we got Datrini! Finally! Okay. Big body in the paint, ladies and gentlemen. Datrini is definitely the Unga female of this game. Big body, big buttons, wearing her customized Black Dragon armor to give her the extra hitbox size that she needs to intimidate opponents. And we might be seeing her sooner rather than later, because this has been all RJ, just trapping Masan Sensei right now. So Datrini's coming in, and we will see if Datrini can turn this around. Datrini about to make that comeback, maybe.
But Mr. James over here is one to make a statement against Trini.
Right. All right. So there's a lot of meat to cut through. Datrini has tremendous health, so make sure every hit counts and spend Mir if you have to. You don't want to give Datrini that chance to come back, because again, look at all this health you got to go through to put Datrini and make her that casualty of war.
Oh wow! The happy bird. My goodness.
All right, so
send out the William to continue on. Look, wow, just from that far, from full screen?
From full screen, a half-court rush, full court rush, full court press, ladies and gentlemen. So you can tell Judezilla wanted to put some pressure, knowing that Datrini was about to be that casualty of war. All right, now she is. She has to be teleported back to Manchester to fix that suit. Needs some fine-tuning. Meantime, RJ is showing Mr. Kruger that he's got some debt to pay at his restaurant, and he's collecting in full with this Lunar Cyclone to finish the job. Thank you. Come again, says RJ.
Game number 1 going to Judezilla here. What a strong game 1 from Judezilla.
RJ caught Kruger there with a dine and dash, snapping Kruger in. Then Kruger just came in to enforce his will on his restaurant. But RJ says, no, you're not dining and dashing on me. You are going to eat your food. You're going to pay for it. And he paid for it. He did. Never let his wound after that one.
Nothing in life is free. But here we go. Locks over here. I want to see some good adjustments from Locks. It's just Judezilla was just dominating that first game right there, and Locks just did not have basically any answers for that. So let's see if Locks can try to end this relentless offense that Judezilla has been showing. So here we go.
All right, here we go. So RJ once again getting started in the kitchen. The chef is in the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to make yourself a delicious dish and watch a movie with your lovely dinner, because right now RJ is showing you a combo movie. All right, he fell out. The movie's been preempted. Commercial break time. All right, here we go. Open up the firing squad. Shooting gallery is open. It's time for Drakon to try and navigate his way through this chaos and show his minion that he needs to learn his place. All right, go sit in the corner. Think what you've done, Sentry. It's time for Drakon to enforce his will on Datrini, telling Datrini, give me back my Black Dragon armor. This is not yours, and I'm going to show you how it really works by just cutting it to pieces. Uh-oh, you dropped the combo, a snapback, and a YOLO headbutt. Nobody home. Uh-oh, the William.
The William was not fully there, but wow. And Judezilla going in, not giving up, of course, and Locks. I just said he's just not having a lot of answers, but this could be the answer. No.
Oh no! Uh-oh, he got sandwiched. Datrini once more. That casualty of war, and here comes Doggy Kruger to try and salvage this and make this a 1-on-3 comeback. He's got a good start to it. He's got all this bar to burn, so at the very least, he try to kill Drakon. At the very least. Drakon didn't have all that health to play with anyway, because he lost a lot of it. The early exchange. Uh-oh, he dropped it, and here come cross-unders. Okay. All right, Lord Drakon once again showing Kruger who is the true authority here in this timeline. These combos are insane. I've never seen combos before, ever, for Drakon. All right, there we go. Just tapping, and this is likely the end of Kruger. Drakon exerting his will, let the heavens tremble.
Wow,
You have
and
been warmed.
And Judezilla, another commanding game. Just this aggressive offense that Judezilla is showing in this set here. It's kind of overwhelming Lox a little bit. Unless Lox could find a way to try and mount some sort of comeback, get the defense happening, it's not going to make it.
It's definitely a yeah, I've never seen combos like that before. I gotta be honest with you, that was insane. I've never seen like 3 cross-unders in one combo in any game.
In any game whatsoever. Yeah. So here we go. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
At least as like a solo thing like that. That was just nutty.
Alright, game number 3. Can Lokes do a reverse 3-0, or is Judezilla going to move on in this bracket?
Alright, so right now momentum, as you can tell, is thoroughly on Judezilla's side. And Drakon again putting the pressure on Sentry, this obedient child of a soldier he has under his employ. But he is a forgiving lord, and as long as he pays the penalty with a big trip to the infirmary, by the time this combo is over, all will be forgiven. And it seems to be a very quick trip to the infirmary, because this seems to be the end of Sentry. It was like, oh, maybe not. All right, Sentry firing back. The revolution has begun. The revolution has begun. Sentry is coming back, but he misses the follow-up. The revolution to reclaim his timeline is sadly going to have to wait a bit.
And gets all the EX to get Sentry out of there and recover some health. And now we have Kruger in here to show what's up. Draken just putting on that pressure. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh wow, what a punish.
All right, try to finish your food this time. Drakon's running low on health. Another drop. All right, there's a drop. And he got hit with a swap strike. So Draken has time to heal, but unfortunately, oh, he wanted the corner. No worries, here comes RJ once more. The chef is in the kitchen. Time to cook yourself a delicious meal. And time to cook, hopefully, a victory dinner if he can finish off Kruger here. He's got the bar, he's got the juggle points, and he has got the pain. Big Lunar Cyclone, what's the mix going to be as Dat Trini tries to come in and force that comeback? Right now, Judezilla's up 2-0. Lowe's got to do something. Uh-oh, that Trini is, uh-oh! No, there's nobody there! It's going to be a miss!
No, that's not going to do it, unfortunately. Oh, wow, the Excalibur coming down, and Lokes showing a bit of signs of life here. Going with the stomp.
Dun-dun. Alright, this might be it. It's orange juice time. A little bit of vitamin C for your day. One more spray. Oh, missed this. Oh, good chip out. I'm about to say, I think the chip out could do it.
Yeah, that was a good chip. Oh, the EX!
What a stare down before the EX.
Wow,
out.
All out with the EX. Here comes Scorpion chilling in the wings. Wow, this movement by Judezilla here. Just trying, you know, Lokes with only basically no pixel left on Sentry here.
So right now he's trying
what is this movement?
I know, right? This has been crazy.
Just
oh, that was smart. There we go. Just teleporting all the way up, throwing the boomerang right in her face.
Extends it a little more here. Like the EX round trip. That should. Wow! It just was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that anymore. Oh, the William.
Well, it's actually pretty smart to do that because that's safe on block. It's kind of a maybe. Oh no! All the way up there.
All the way. Wow!
And the God Horn just stabbing down to make a statement one last time. Judezilla moves forward 3-0.
That super just covered a lot of real estate right there.
I didn't expect it to reach that high. Like, you look at the flame. All right, there's the God Horn again.
Let's take a look at it right here. Here's the super. Yeah.
Well, now you know. Now you know it doesn't really reach that low.
No, it can go up all the way into space.
Objects may be closer than they appear. Here in the dark mirror of Drakon's timeline.
Wow, and Judezilla moves on. We have a few more matches left for you folks here in pools, and I'm just taking a look here. at this bracket. The Game versus Drutka. Chimera versus Omega Black. Evasion against Mega Isaac. Gimmicks versus Sundula. Pretty Boy Jackal versus I Press the Buttons, aka the Youth. That sounds like a top 8 right there.
The Youth. I do love that name. And the Game, I mentioned earlier, the Game is one of those guys where we talk about old school fundamentals. He definitely has that. He's been around a long time. The Game is a veteran of Tekken in particular. I remember him way back in 2005-ish on Tekken Zaibatsu, which sadly shut down a few weeks ago. So he's keeping that legacy alive of sharing Tekken, making videos by putting opponents in pretty much crazy combo videos, usually spelling the end for said opponent. So it'll be nice to see Fernando make his magic happen. But again, the odds-on favorite I still think is going to be Crescent Chimera.
And you know, not only combo videos are cool, they're a form of art. You know what else is a form of art, Psycho Blue?
You tell me.
The Frosty Faustings Virtual Artist Alley. Right now it's live, excuse me, FrostyFaustings.com/AA2021. Support the artists. Check out the shops and wares. Gekio, of course, with the amazing popcorn. Artists and vendors, illustration stickers, jewelry bags, retro gaming, and arcade stick parts. Gotta love it. Visit them. FrostyFaustings.com/AA2021. You don't want to miss out on this stuff right here. And speaking of amazing looking art, you can just definitely come out in style with the Frosty Faustings 2021 official merch. T-shirts, hoodies, embroidered beanie, stickers are available. You know, you match Arena exclusive giant mouse pad, of course. The merch without a donation to the pot is available at smash.gg/FFXII. And speaking of Matcherino, contribute to the prize pool for your favorite tournaments. Donate for free with codes and quests. 100% of the prize money definitely goes to the players. 650 plus pays out the top 8. Definitely get your Matcherino exclusive giant mousepad TCG playmat made by Jasco Games. That's amazing art right there. Matcherino at 1148 right there. Use the code. Takes less than 2 minutes to do. Oh my goodness. So quick, so easy. And look at that, just right there, you're seeing on your screen right there, 50 cents, absolutely free. Hit contribute, boom, didn't have to come out of your pocket. And of course, if you love today's action, Tuesdays and Fridays, Low Kick Online hosts many different tournaments. Of course, Battle for the Grid being in the monthly rotation, their first one happening on February 26th. Check out all the tournaments that they're running on Tuesdays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. See it on the links right there in front of you. LKO Feb 21 and LKO Mar 21. And, you know, if you want to play in these tournaments, make sure you get yourself a Hitbox. Definitely who is sponsoring the Battle for the Grid League. And, of course, Frosty Faustings as well. Designed by fighting game players for fighting game players. It's minimal, sleek design. Native to PS4, PS4 and PS5 games, Switch, PS3, and PC. A lot of players use it, like Cole, Evasion, Kudata. Sorry if I pronounced that game wrong. Of course, Daigo and Cloud 805 uses that as well. And make sure you head out to hitboxarcade.com/frosty. And once you get that hitbox, though, if you want to learn how to play the game that you love, you can get coached by top players by using Metafy. It's new to the scene. It's an eSports coaching platform. They're bringing together the best players in the world across every game to help you win more and with the best one-on-one coaching available. So learn from the best. You know, many of the players that you see competing today are currently coaches on Metafy. And the best part about it is that Metafy does not take a cut of the coach's revenue. The coaches keep every penny that they ask for. And it's all about bringing people together, making everyone better, and allowing coaches to make a living pursuing their passion in competitive gaming. So call to action, go to metafy.gg and get started on that.
All right, so speaking of getting started, let us see who is up next. I think we're getting pretty close. How many do we got left till top 15, my friend, if you could look at the bracket for me?
I think we have about 5 matches to stream till top 16.
All right,
If I
so
remember correctly, something like that. All right, so we're gonna get The Game and Drew Chuck, two very strong players. Oh my goodness.
We were talking about the game world. Let's talk about Drew Chuck a bit. I have seen him quite a few times in the skirmish myself. I do believe he plays Xeno Blue sometimes, and it's also why I'm partially him, because I do love me some Xeno Blue.
I mean, blue is in your name.
Absolutely.
So of course you're gonna get that going. So, I mean, this is only pools. Winner advances to top 16. This might as well be a top 8 match right now. This bracket is that stacked.
Alright, so actually it's going to be the Game playing Xeno Blue and Drew Chuck playing RJ, Eric, and Goldar. We got Mag Defender.
Let's go.
Arneezy, are you ready to be like Mike?
Let's be like Mike.
Let us see if the Game can be like Mike by playing Mike. Uh-oh, coming down with the Moonsault Slayer, and here comes Jason showing RJ protagonist powers right now. I remember seeing the first ad for this game, and I said, Jason definitely the hero of the show, and he
gets the throw from the reset.
Uh-oh, the shotgun approach, just in time for the Super Bowl next week.
Set up right here. Oh, the whiff punish with a happy birthday. No, not a full birthday.
Chuck just fired off that air-to-air, the big airplane. But yeah, this time the Game kept his cool, and don't be jumping with that slow jump, not with that big crouching heavy punch that Mag Defender has. Alright, Drew Chuck trying to be offensive, but might be around trying to start something with the Magnums. No worries, not quite a happy birthday, no worries.
Yeah, Goldar got hit a bit.
Alright, kind of
formation airblade just chilled for a hot minute there. Oh my goodness, here comes the Game. Going in with his crazy Magnet Defender. Does not need a super, just going in. Alright, we're just going to chill for a hot second. EX blocks the EX, tries to do something, but Drew Chuck was able to see that coming. And here comes a happy birthday. Drew Chuck's like, this is how you do it, buddy.
Happy birthday, Rito.
Oh my goodness, and Eric is gone, and so is Mike.
Look at this.
No, he's not. Commentator's cursed.
Goldar likes to spoil the people he gives birthday presents to. That was like 2 presents worth. Or almost anyway. Alright, so look at this time for Xeno Blue to try and correct this. Drew Chuck can definitely turn this around though. If he can catch Magnet Defender, no, not quite far enough to get any follow-ups. But yeah, so right now you see Xeno Blue crack with energy. You saw that force field earlier in this tournament. When he has 3 charges where he can make a unique move, or he can spend one of the charges to do other types of unique moves, like that air teleport right there. He blocked the William walking shoes.
You blocked the William? How could you? And EX through the William.
Alright, we talked earlier about Drew actually turning this around. This might be it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, he let it fall out! And he just got tossed up with a big Xeno Gorilla Press.
I seriously thought Drew Chuck was going to come back, but the Game denied that. Denied the hopes and dreams of a comeback in that game. The Game taking it 1-0. Let's take a look at this replay. Look at this. Gets the...
I would have thought that was the end of Xeno Blue, but alas...
Oh, yeah, gets the throw.
Uncharacteristic junk and just jumped over the bust out.
And the whiff punish. I mean, the punish there from the EX. That's going to do it. Here we go.
All right. Right now, the Game is one step closer to being like Mike. And as a reminder, the Game is now on the left side. Sometimes these lobbies, the opponents switch sides and go for rematch.
Yeah, sometimes it happens, but it's okay. We can see what's going on and let the folks know, hey, this is what happened. All right, so the Game taking it, is in a lead 1-0.
All right, there we go. Oh, okay, I thought maybe Goldar was going to start something. Instead, that assist, and not even assist, that was Mag Defender's forward S just swatting through. Goldar's not the only one with armored forward S's. Mag Defender's got one too, so don't be swinging on Defender either, or you're going to be in for... Alright, escort the corner, but a little bit too low on the ground to continue these splash loops. That was smart, using Jason's assist to force his way in with that conversion. Just tagged in Jason proper, and here comes the big bite.
The bionic dino. And just ends it.
What a happy birthday, Zach. Oh man, look at that tense stare down. All right, Jason got his hands on Eric. He's showing Eric, I am the lead Red Ranger. You are just the, not even the newcomer, the middle-aged guy. But me, I am the old man on this campus, and you are about to pay your tuition rights. Eric is down off the RJ to finish all in his lonesome. All right, it's going to be Werewolf calling. We'll find out in a moment. Throwing out some pizzas, sliding all the way into Magna Fender's DMs. And it is time to bring the Muay Thai action, the 8 limbs of destruction.
Oh my goodness, here we go. RJ doing some work against the game here. The restand extension. That's going to do it for Mr. Mike here.
All this bar, and he
Whoa, yo, the Bionic Dino with the whiff punish? You gotta be kidding. The game. 2-0 against True Chuck.
The wolf might be known for its bite, but it is no match for the big jaws of the Tyrannosaurus lunge right there.
Wow.
You got impaled and chomped at the same time. Fitting, RJ. You talk about running a restaurant. Be prepared to be the main course if you're not prepared, my friend.
You got to pay attention to all the surroundings right there. And you just cannot underestimate the button presses of these players.
But be careful how many buttons you press. All right, can you finish it? Too far away. So be careful the buttons you press, because the game's going to be using a lot of Magna Fender's armor to stop a lot of this aggressive pressure that Drew Chuck might be showing. By the way, it's going to be Drew Chuck on the left this time. I know it's confusing, ladies and gentlemen, but hang with us here.
It happens.
I've never seen that combo. Looks like it ended prematurely. No worries. He picked up and he saved all his bar doing it. RJ is down. He's going to have to go back and lick his wounds and maybe lick some of the refreshments at his restaurant while doing so. I mean, he owes it, you know?
Wow. And Drew Chuck, unfortunately, is just not having too much of an answer this game right now. The super OTG
there
right
we go.
there. Extends it, finishes out. He's gonna summon Goldar. Ends it with the EX right there. Does not summon Mega Goldar just yet. Probably does not need to right now. The block the EX. Oh, a little too late on the whiff punish.
All right, here we go. It is time to escort Sino Blue to the corner, where Goldar will attempt to make him ancient history. He's going to have to. This is a long climb up. He's going to have to save not only his bar, but his Mega. Or he used Megazord meter there. I'm going to say, what's he going to save? One or the other. He's going to spend the Mega Goldar bar. He'll have about a third left. Time for one more mix. Is going to get it? No, he does not. And somehow Jason blocked all of that mess. Jason hanging in there, and he is going to escort Goldar to the corner. And once again, show Goldar why you keep losing to the Power Rangers. You don't mess with the Power Rangers, says Jason.
You do not.
And even if Goldar gets out of this, he can just summon some Megazord power now. We need dinosaur power, ladies and gentlemen, and looks like it has come to deliver in a big way. Look at this. The big God Horn impaling Goldar, just like it has many times before. The game shows why he is the standard. It is time to play the game as he moves forward 3-0.
My goodness, what a 3-0 from the game here. And it just shows how much dominance he's been doing throughout that set. I mean, Drew Chuck, you know, you think that he would mount a comeback, but the game just coming back stronger than ever, just denying that.
Yeah, and again, what I liked from saw the game. So the game took note of how RJ is still going to be approaching using those fast buttons, but having Magna Fender to force respect like that with the forward S or even the back S, the parry, kind of put some hesitance there, and I don't think Drew Chuck prepared to adjust to that. I did like seeing the Sino Blue combos as well. We finally got to see the OTG Shockwave.
All right. And, you know, I know you folks just really love these matches. I'm glad. I hope everyone's enjoying their time here, of course. But, you know, it's times like these that everyone as human beings need to take a short break here and there. So we'll be back in a few minutes, and we're going to get some more Battle for the Grid action for you here. So stay tuned.
The name's Scorpion, and I'm your worst nightmare. Gotcha. Quick enough. Hey, not smart. Turn star. This me. This is gonna hurt. Let's back. This is gonna hurt. Quick enough. This me. Target star. This me.
Flash!
This me. Not smart. Weak. Target star. Not smart. This is gonna hurt. Gotcha. Let's chaos reign. Circuit breaker. With you out of the way, my plan should go perfectly.
You were foolish to come here, Ranger. It will be your undoing.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. You mess with a ranger, you mess with me.
Bow before your lord.
Too easy. Incinerate spirit. Spirit unleashed. Incinerate. Here they are. The harder they fall. Oh, I'm not finished yet. This is the courage of a wolf. Lunar Cyclone. And now I'm on my break.
Yes, now it begins.
All
Ladies and
right,
gentlemen, we are back from our commercial break.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for the. Hope you was able to get some water, get hydrated during that short break here, because things are about to get even crazier.
Who we got up next, my friend?
Pure Chimera and Omega Black.
All right, we talked about this one earlier. It's time to see what happens.
I'm gonna tell you right now, as you know, I'm gonna go as much as Chimera is the favorite. I gotta root for Omega Black. Yep. Gotta root for the Chicago homie.
That's
so
right.
This is gonna be a very intense set right here between these two. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't know how this is gonna play out. I don't know how this whole set is gonna go. All I know is that it's gonna be hype, it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be intense, and we're getting right into it. Omega Black taking on Fear Chimera. Whoever wins this moves on to top 16 winner side.
We haven't seen Gia in forever on this stream.
Whoa! Chimera busting out Gia. That's been a while since I've seen that.
All right, so Omega Black, known for just busting out Dat Trini. It's going to be Goldar and Scorpina backing up Dat Trini. But right now it seems that Gia is looking to quickly dispose of Goldar so she can show Trini who the real top Yellow Ranger is around these parts is. Look at this. Look at this with the wire normals. So for those who don't know, this is the Super Mega Force Ranger of the Yellow Tribe. What that means is she has the power of all other Rangers before her. And right now she's looking to bring years and years of Ranger supremacy down Scorpina, who seems to look to cause more trouble for the Rangers. We'll see if she has a chance though. Meanwhile we have, is it date night? We have Scorpina and Sentry? Never mind, that Trini's here to act as wing person for Scorpina. Don't worry, we know you're shy, Scorpina. That Trini will loosen things up for you. Hopefully, anyway. Seems like Jen is... Oh, there we go! Gia!
There's the Infinite! The Infinite! Keep the rhythm! Keep the rhythm up! Keep the rhythm up! Let's go!
Uh-oh, it's time for some big herp auction. This looks to be the end of that Trini. That Trini's gonna be... Oh, no! That Trini is showing signs of life. That
Did
Trini
not
making it
finish
happen.
it. Ow!
But
Against
nobody
the
home!
Wow, that's a lot of damage against Scorpina there from Gia's Super. Oh, the punish. And Chimera taking it 1-0 over Omega Black.
It's fine. Gia's just looking out for Sentry. Sentry knows that this is a date that he wants to work out, but Gia says, no, you can do better. Scorpina's trouble, and I've done you a favor. This is like
Black
a deep set.
He needs to find a way to come back from this. I mean, getting an infinite, which is interesting because it only works against Trini.
Well, there's a lot of big bodies here between Goldar and Trini right there. So let's see if Omega Black can compensate for these bigger hurt boxes with all the pain and giant normals that come with those big hurt boxes. For now, though, is that Trini looking for the Timberlands?
I was trying to do it in the infinite again.
Well, the good news is right now there's a good job being done stopping Jen from doing those big missiles, because once those missiles come out and Jen tags out, you have to kind of prepare for what's about to come next. Like you saw them come down right there, and now Jen is beating up her goody two-shoes counterpart, showing Jen, I am the real law, and you aren't going to mess around no more. I'm going to use brute force, my friend, and bring down one Jen missile. Coming down, wow. Goldar got tipped, and once again, I am the law, says Jen, and you aren't going to mess around no more.
Did not block any of that, and just paying for it right now.
Uh-oh, got hit again.
Wow. Did not block the noggin. You gotta be aware of what's going on. And that's gonna do it for Goldar. Trini is left. Oh, wow!
The low, short hop, air dash, and alright, thankfully that Trini's still alive, but nobody home. Look at those big buttons of the wire sword normals. Nobody home again, and once again, there is the big body infinite. That Trini is about to beat that body, sent to the infirmary to get that suit fine-tuned, but unfortunately it's a little bit too big.
And Chimera was able to keep the rhythm up to end that game. Chimera up 2-0.
I might be wearing a Bulls jersey, but that was looking like the Hornets' Gordon Hayward. It's just too big, yo. That hurt box is too big, yo.
It's insane. It's insane how that works. But it makes for some amazing, crazy shenanigans that this game is known for. I love it.
There's definitely, again, whenever Fear Chimera is playing, actually when Omega Black is typically playing anybody but Chimera, it's always like a big sample of what this game's capable of. I do hope Omega Black can turn this around, because I want to see more of those Dat Trini combos in particular.
Yeah. I would definitely, I would love to see it come back from Omega Black, but starting out strong here, Chimera is just trying to get in there.
So if that Trini can get a no! Oh, he really, all right, he's trying to play with Omega Black right now. He really wants that big body infinite.
He wants to just let it last for a while.
Might not be necessary though. Happy birthday, Zach. And a swap strike juggle combo. We got one person out, but one person's going to stick around for the ride. Try to force his way out with Alright, he actually... No! Alright, Goldar's still stuck in there. It's again, happy birthday, Zach.
Wow, these seeing a lot of happy birthdays today. That's how crazy this game is.
I know, it's easy to get lost in
That's
words, some of these
amazing.
things. Everything's shifting right now.
Oh, this the dolphin dive.
I have no idea who is going where. Like, Tree just
Hold on.
disappeared all of a sudden.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Chimera's going with the zooms.
It is outright
the-
chaos right now. But
Yeah.
looks like things are slowing back down. Chimera's here. We mentioned earlier, when Chimera has a lead like this and he's not sure how to proceed next, he likes to throw out those zoning to make the opponent try to come to him and hopefully fail in doing so. No one's had a confirmation. He'll tag it up with this.
Okay, did not fully commit to that.
Omega Black is hanging in there really well. I finally got something.
Okay, here we go. Mega Black got it in super. That's gonna do it.
Look at that. Fresh from Ernie's juice bar. It is an orange smoothie right to your face. Looking like Tang right there. It's a kick in the glass and in your face. And speaking of kicks to the face, there you go. What are those?
What in the world is going on here?
Another orange smoothie, and here comes Jen to pick up. Doesn't need to.
Pick up.
Look at
that
this.
up right here. Oh, the stop. Oh no!
A little bit too much vitamin C there.
no!
Time for the Big
Chimera.
Body Infinite.
Chimera keeping up the rhythm.
All right.
If anybody
Keeping it
wants to learn how to do an infinite, just ask for Chimera. He'll teach you.
All right. Jen is just showing
Nice
showing her
throw.
why she is the Supreme Yellow Ranger. Oh, never mind.
Good stuff.
Too much pink energy is dangerous after all. I am the law, says Jen once more, and you, madam, have been pirating things. Pirate Rangers, not streams. Ah, the big overhead toss. No follow-up, though. Doesn't need one, though. The big Goldar Geyser, and brought down the splash. Here comes the big
Omega.
Dragon Sword drill. Omega Black finally makes something happen.
Gets on the board. One gets a game on the board. 2-1. Chimera's still in the lead, but this is first to 3, so there is a chance that Omega Black will be able to come back from this and just take it.
Man, I thought it was done after the Big Body Infinite, but he held on, and we mentioned earlier about the poise of these top players. You never give up hope, ever. The moment your spirit is crushed in this game, that is the end of your whole set. Things can turn around very quickly, not just if you're on the wrong end of it, but if you're on the right end of it. If you're not careful and don't keep things clean, that one miss could spell certain defeat. All right, Chimera has retired Gia.
Yeah, Chimera is going with his usual Z in there.
Hey, at the very least, that Trini showed that she is still the Alpha Yellow Ranger in town. Got Gia to tag out the Z. Ooh, the big overhead, throwing out more clutter in the screen. We have the Z beams, we have Gen missiles, and we have putty attacks. This is likely the end of that Trini. That Trini's about to be that casualty of war, and she is. Goldar trying to prove to Zed he has got some worth, but Zed is showing Goldar he is still not impressed. Come on, Goldar, avenge your brother if you dare. Look at this. This is looking like the end of Goldar. Goldar once again going to be sent to the Dungeon of Despair to mull over his weakness. Zed is just abusing this gentleman. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Look at these hop cross-ups, just vaulting over, trying to make something happen. Uh-oh, watch your feet. Crouch M into the Fisherman, and here comes the pain. He got the OTG. Here comes the pain once more. Another big OTG.
And Omega Black is just, oh wow, and interrupts the JS with the EX Chimera, moving on to winners top 16. Here, Frosty Faustings.
Omega Black showed signs of life, but in the end, Chimera realized that if he didn't do something, he might get reversed 3-0, so went back to what worked before, went with Lord Zed, and it definitely paid off, ending with that big Crimson Thunder EX attack.
Oh my. Omega Black just, definitely, of course, showed a bit of life there, but Chimera, once he made that switch to Zed, it just seemed like it was over. unfortunately. But Omega Black is still in it. Don't worry, folks. For fans of Omega Black, he's still in it. Don't worry. Sure, he'll be able to bounce back and get in the top 8 later. Hopefully, let's get. I have faith in my boy.
I would be shocked if he didn't, because again, if it was anyone other than Chimera, I would have favored Omega Black as the not just the sentimental favorite, but the odds-on favorite too. He is very capable, and he has gotten top 3 at my Shattered Skirmish in the past. But yeah, with Chimera, I mentioned earlier the way he uses the zoning. There's layers to it. He'll have the slow executing Z neutral S, the quadruple bolts, or he'll have the gem missiles, which have that homing delay to it, or he'll use faster long range attacks like Z neutral H, for example. There's layers to the way he controls neutral, where he can either pull back and still be safe, or confirm with enough time to safely bring his partner off an assist and finish off what he couldn't if they're too far away. So, again, very clever stuff from Chimera. And Omega Black, again, I'm pretty sure you're going to make top 8. But if you need any luck or any best wishes, we here, over here in Richmond, Virginia, are definitely giving it to you. That's why we got the Artist Gilmore on right now. I got you in my thoughts.
I have faith in Omega Black. He's my fellow Illinois brethren, so I have a lot of faith in him. But I think this next match is going to be very interesting. We're going to have Hitbox's Evasion
against.
Oh, this is going to be great. Mega Isaac.
So I saw Mega Isaac. I think he got 2nd place last time when I ran a skirmish about a month and change ago. So I haven't seen Evasion in a long time, actually. I don't think Evasion's ever entered any of my events.
He's been starting to slowly come back into the fold. I believe he's entered the last Downtown Beatdown Online, if I remember correctly, and then there was another one. I know he's entered 2 Downtown Beatdown Online. Does really well too as well. So Evasion, a very strong player. Taking on the skills of Mega Isaac. We all know Mega Isaac for the URC.
I have a question about Mega Isaac, real quick. Before this match starts, why does everyone have Isaac in their name? What's the story behind that?
That's some lore that you're gonna have to ask him yourself, I believe.
Okay, there was a phase where there were like so many Isaacs. Like I would send invite to one guy, wound up being the game. I'm like, what are you doing here? And there was another Isaac. There was like a Dark Isaac. There was an Omega Isaac. There was a Shadow Isaac. There was a Battleizer Isaac. It just went on and on. And then I actually met the real Mega Isaac when he entered last term. I was like, okay, are you the Mega Isaac? Am I dealing with more wannabes? Well, we're going to see soon enough who's the real deal between him and Evasion.
And of course, I'm always a fan of Mega Isaac because he does play Tommy and Jason. So, getting the OGs in there. And Evasion's really been enjoying Lauren as of late, and of course RJ. So
Tommy, Jason, and Drakon, the past, present, and future. Who is going to emerge victorious between that motley trio and Goldar, RJ, and Lauren? So right now, Lauren is going to be creating these bonfires and just drowning Tommy in clutter. Whoa! What movement?
Whoa.
A little bit too far away to make the big conversion. Mega Isaac trying to get neutral back in his favor, throwing out some of those big Tommy fireballs. Oh no, Goldar tried to just dash in the old-fashioned way, but Tommy had none of it. It's time for the big Tommy combos. I mentioned earlier when White Ranger was on screen, I want to see all those big Tommy spirals, and I know Mega Isaac's good for it. Look at this. And you got OTGs, you got the Dragon Sword missiles coming down. It's time for a mix, perhaps? Yep, got the mix.
Yep, there's the mix, and Goldar is donezo.
Look at this.
Oh, wow, the EX. Mega Isaac putting in some work right now against Evasion.
What a call out. And we mentioned earlier, Lauren Shiba didn't really have much help to play with. The moment she gets some hands put on, it's usually bad straights for the House of Shiba. And unfortunately for her, her Kagemusha is not here to save the day and take some of the brunt for her. Wouldn't it be funny if she had like the the other Ranger as like a stunt double. That'd be funny. Anyway.
Oh wow, this pressure that Evasion is putting on Isaac right now.
All right,
and that might do it for Jason.
You gotta make sure. Yeah, good. Make it count. Oh, caught the meaty slide.
Jeez,
The meaty slide. Look at he dropped it.
Here goes the Mega Goldar one more time. That's gonna do it for Thomas Oliver here. Here comes Draken. Draken just stuck in the corner, getting hit by the RJs.
RJ is showing Mega Isaac that these hands are rated T for Tommies. All Tommies, past, present, and future, are going to be taking some of the brunt of this Muay Thai action as he serves up Drakon a big pizza of pain. Look at these toppings. Got some elbows, some knees, some punches, and Lunar Cyclone.
That should do it, and it does.
It also comes with a salad and a drink. Hope you enjoy your meal, Drakon, as Hitbox Evasion is now up 1-0.
For top 16 winners here. So there's a lot of there's folks that everyone's gonna fight for it.
They gotta. This is getting close to the end, guys. After this is top 16. I do hope you guys stick around to watch the show. In fact, I highly recommend it because if you guys were excited about this, we're just getting started. Because everyone who's left in top 16, depending how this goes, well, no matter who wins, it's going to be a trip.
Oh yeah.
Good air-to-air from RJ.
I didn't even notice the butterflies were coming.
Well, he caught him clean with the air-to-air, and then the butterflies just continued the corner carry. So that was an excellent call-out from Evasion and RJ.
Blocks was not able to punish the EX there.
All right, here we go. Here comes the screen flutter. Someone's going to get opened up, and having Lauren assist just have those long butterfly homing situations come in and allow RJ to set up.
Wow, the movement, be able to close in to continue the combo. This might do it for Tommy here.
This is early season 2 Tommy where he jobbed left and right. My goodness.
And there was a happy birthday going on. So Jason took a lot of damage. There goes Jason.
All right, Drakon had to exert his will, but I'm not confident. I think this is Evasion's match to lose right now.
I don't know. Let's see, Mega Isaac, trying to fight here.
All right, Mega Isaac finally got something, but all those whiff drills might come back to bite him. He need at least one of them to hit to get us some real conversions. So because he caught him like this, he might be running low on juggle points pretty soon. Like there, he wanted to mix there. He knew it was coming low, but unfortunately, Hitbox Evasion knew what to do and got out of trouble. And now Neutral's going to reset once more.
And Evasion was able to summon Mega Goldar here and tag in Lawrence, try to get more damage out of the plate. And goes through the carpet, and the patience from Evasion, able to punish the super.
So Evasion probably knew that Drakon was running out of options to stay safe, so he just held on, knowing something was coming, and he made the right call both times.
Evasion taking it 2-0 against Mega Isaac. Mega Isaac now on the back foot.
I don't see Mega Isaac just smacked around like this very often, and Evasion's definitely come into play. I am loving using the butterflies to kind of convert what's about to happen, or even if you did get a big call-out like that jump light attack to start the match, having the butterflies home in and continue the corner carry. Very smart stuff from Evasion for allowing that to happen and not rushing the combo. And again, not rushing the pressure either. He just waited his turn there at the end. All right, here we go. Finally, Isaac, but he misses the big corner conversion. He needs that Tommy spiral, and here comes more of that chaos. However, Tommy is still blocking. Here comes Lauren Shiba, bringing the flames, bringing the bonfire, and all right, in the end of it, Mega Isaac finally gets conversion. Lauren Shiba does not have much help, but she is low on the ground. Be careful not to drop this juggle. Good job with the OTG. Here comes the pain. Here come the Dragon Sword missiles.
The missile's gonna. Oh wow! Tries to get the reset or something. Wow! Very.
Okay, top the very tip.
Okay. Wow, the tip of the sword. Unfortunately, Isaac is just going to get hit here by RJ. And RJ just doing the work, doing some damage here. Restand. And
There
just
we go.
continues on with his day, serving up pizzas.
Well, Jason's a new customer. He's giving first ones free.
Just getting there, and the going with a swap strike to end that. Okay.
Good job blocking the slide to DMs. Uh-oh, you got hit. You got hit something.
You got hit. I'm
What
sorry.
a
but
reversal.
what a reversal. That was good. That was good. That was so
There
good.
are a few things more satisfying.
Oh my goodness. Wow, Mega Isaac is just having a hard time today against Evasion. Evasion just showing what he can actually do. And just putting on the hurt is what he's good at right now.
Well, the good news is Tommy has the damage to do this all in the zone as he has to.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a climb. And again, you have to watch your juggle points. Make sure that those Altarian resets hit in your favor, not the other guys. Because we've seen people just match people out of their fake pressure after those juggle points fall off. Good block.
Oh, wow, the EX.
Too
Okay.
far away. I didn't expect that to whiff like that. But for now, though, Neutral is again in Evasion side. He still has all of his characters. Mega Isaac just down to Tommy Classic, and here comes RJ to convert off of the Goldar assist. It's once again time to serve up a pizza. This one more of a personal pan pizza, though. Not as much help to go through. This time to finish up Lunar Cyclone.
Yeah, that's going to do it right there for Tommy.
Bon
Oh
appetit.
my goodness. And hitbox Evasion moving on in top 16. 3-0 against Mega Isaac.
Bon
Wow.
appetit. I love it.
Just what a pools this has been so far today, Psycho Blue. It's been some crazy action. We got to see Chimera twice, so that was quite the treat. Mr. First Place, we got to see him twice, which is nice. Great play from all the players that we have seen so far today. But remember, you know what else is nice, though, Psycho Blue, is that I like art. Art is nice. So check out the Virtual Artist Alley live on Discord. Visit frostyfaustings.com/AA2021. Check out the vendors. Check out the wares. Gekio, the Popcorn Bear, and of course, to be able to support the FGC artist community. Dozens of artists and vendors, illustrations, stickers, jewelry, bags, retro gaming, arcade stick parts, and more. As I said, frostyfaustings.com/AA2021. And while you're there, make sure you get some more stylish merchandise from the Faustings 13 2021 merch store. It's open through January 31st. T-shirts, hoodies, embroidered bees, stickers, and are available. Of course, the Matcherino exclusive giant mouse pad and the TCG playmat, and all other merch available at matcherino.com/FF13. And of course, without the merch, without the donation, you can still go to smash.gg/FF13. Of course, speaking of Matcherino, contribute to the prize pools for your favorite tournaments. Donate for free with the codes. Takes less than 2 minutes to do. Look at that. As you can see here, gonna type in the code real quick, like, sign in with whatever Twitch, Twitter, any kind of account that you have. Hit the contribute button after you enter the code, hit the contribute, and boom, it gets added instantly. And we are at a nice, cool 1152.50. Let's keep it going. Can we get 1500 during top 16? Let's go. Of course, get your Matcherino exclusive giant mouse pads and TCG playmats there as well. And while you're at it, if you're enjoying this production so far, Low Kick does have online tournaments every Tuesday and Friday with Low Kick Online. They have a nice little schedule of upcoming stuff. Of course, Battle for the Grid is on the 26th. So make sure you sign up for any of the tournaments that they run. LKO Feb 21 or LKO Mar 21. This is at Tuesdays and Fridays. It's 7:30 p.m. Central. And you know what's really nice? Well, we just saw Evasion winning 3-0 against Mega Isaac using that great hitbox controller. Visit, which is designed by the fighting game players for fighting game players. It's great for those that are looking for more precision and better handheld. Native to PS4, PS4, and PS5 games, PS3, Switch, and PC. Head on over to hitboxarcade.com/Frosty, and you'll be able to acquire a hitbox used by players like Coup d'etat, Cole, and of course Evasion, who you just saw, among others like Daigo and Cloud 805. And once you get that hitbox, though, make sure you hit up Metafy, which is an eSports coaching platform. You want to learn the games that you love to play? They're bringing together the best players in the world across every game, though, to help you win more with the best one-on-one coaching sessions. And of course, many of the players that are competing today are currently coaching on Metafy, because Metafy is all about bringing people together, making everyone better, and allowing coaches to make a living pursuing their passions in competitive gaming. So go to metafy.gg, call for the call to action. Let's all learn together.
All right, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff, everybody. I have been thoroughly impressed. I have been entertained, as they say, of all the...
I have been as well, and it has been I've had a great, fantastic time commentating with you, Psycho Blue. But unfortunately, both of us will be getting off here. We're going to be coming back later on with Top 16. Uchi and Dostro will be commentating. I want to thank everyone that has been watching today. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for contributing to the Match Reno. Big shout outs again to Low Kick Esports for the amazing production, and Frosty Faustings for letting us have our time to shine on the mics. I hope you enjoyed the rest of today's tournament and enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, everyone, and take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Psycho Blue, Hype Train, Mr. Hype Gems, hashtag Crosswires. Everybody, may the power protect you. And I hope to have you guys stick in here. I might say hi in the Twitch chat as we have our next batch of commentators and top 16 action of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid coming your way.
Make sure you follow us on the Twitter as well. Our Twitter is down there at the bottom there underneath our names. And have a great one, everyone. We'll see you back at top 16.
All right.